hit the motherfucking spotlight, you heard?
From the Genesis, it was Cain that made my name. Was able to kill the game. From 20s to dealing things. That feeling still in my veins. Turn a little to a lot. It ain't a riddle, nigga. Either you gon' get it or you not. You gon' shake it off the pot. You in the way your real money get us. We the ones, and I ain't talking about them funny niggas. The first low shit, the plug bought 100 with them. Ever since then, shit, a nigga.
Niggas know I hear that boy talk, but they won't listen unless I talk, boy. Dog wall, I just took Lassie up on the world tour. Bundled up, everyday winner, I'm in the Cold War. Talk about real like a lord or wizard, I'm a folklore. Forklift, moving to work, now I'm a foreman. Seeing niggas fall out of form, become informants. I'm the one that made the most wanted, and still made it. Now they gotta wait on these verses, don't make statements.
Blind eye, try to turn away and didn't want to see. Keep it 100, 100 wannabes, couldn't see one of me. I'm done with these, playing nice, I'm back now. On my petty shit, 50 cent to get you back down. Nasty with the eyeball, even when the scat round, we just keeping it facts now. Hustler, had to make a way by ourselves, no handouts. Black Zach Moore saved by the scale, that man now.
Hey yo, Big Prime the General, yeah, I had to be on it. 2-4, call me the greatest, just like I'm Kobe. I approach it with my hand out, nigga, that's cause you owe me. Big Prime, Hauling Academy, got them mad at me. Started the trucking school and made myself a principal. Never did I realize I'd be changing lives. From standing on the corner and breaking out padded pizzas. Made you Westside King till I desire.
Carolina about that action, get the scrapping, you dig? I want that bigger bag, not a fraction, you dig? I'ma stand on what I said, I don't be capping, you dig? I'm from the heart of Crosstown, I don't be lacking, you dig? Now turn me up, they gon' be Z-Bo. He gon' blow for show, get into it. Always double up, that's the way to go. Like them little booty women with small frames that's intimate. Or big bubba jams with big titties that's intimate. They gon' Crosstown coming in hot, that's why I speed past. Put you in a pack, smoke you up, this is all gas. Been thugging in the city for years and never let up. Aging like fine wine, the grind still getting better. I can sight still light your life up. From big chopsticks to big pipers, the rusty rifles, we nothing like you. Country City always bringing the vibes. They always see the dark side, but not the Jedi in the eyes.
True hustler, graduated gun buster. We used to fist fight, 9 switches and box cutters. Reading through my Quran, everything possible through Allah. Remember being the temple, getting blessed from a top, you know it's different hood politics. Bodies get dropped, mamas crying, they holding candlesticks. Ain't no killer, ain't no lunatic, we carry chopstick. Got the key to the game for now, finesse the locksmith. I don't need no style, 3,000, put it on this outfit. Even I took a loss, I gave my plug on my profit. Almighty in the ring for like Bobby when I box it. My Zaza is the Zerz, it came from Cali, they ain't no chronic. My people down for purse and it turned it back.
I ain't trying to be right, I'm trying to be righteous. And I can't change the world without changing myself. I knew what's good for my soul and not for society. Notorious, this is big, fuck the notoriety. Country City hustlers, that's that cat talk. Turkey bags, vacuum seal, that's that pat talk. Crypto money got me trapping up my laptop.
704 Charlotte Bound Show in the house tonight, man. It is a Monday. Approaching 7. I'm just going a little early before the crew get up in here. Just to, give my open soliloquy because it doesn't break time with what's going on with us over here. But look, man, make sure before we even get started, you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do that for us, man. Our algorithm, like YouTube is already tripping with our algorithm. So the way y'all make that stop and so that you do get the notifications is make sure you go back and check your notification bell and make sure you hit all on the notification bell. And make sure you subscribe as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your friends to subscribe. You guys have to also share the content. Please share the content. Introduce other people to the show if you like it. I'm pretty sure if you like it, they'll like it. And, and they'll show love, man. Look, we got a lot of great shows coming ahead. It's really an exciting time for football right now. With the drafts coming up, the combine coming up. It's so incredible, man. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I'm already locked and loaded for the this is the home. This is where you should come. If you want to come watch the combine all 4 days from beginning to end, and it's going to be crazy. Man, last year we topped over 30,000 people in the chat at once from over 80 different countries. We plan on doing that again this year because they're still all locked in. Uh, you know, there's going to be some people out there that's going to try to bite me. No need to do that because the people already locked in with me. You know what I'm saying? So, go for it if you want. I welcome the competition, but don't look sad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, I already see my co-host is in the building, so I'm gonna go ahead and add her up in here right now. Yo, go ahead and say what's up to Claire, who's in the building right now. Claire, what up?
What up?
Claire
The hell?
is in the building. Look, man, to tell you today's topic of the show is the Panthers are trimming the fat. Two notable names that we have so far is Ian Thomas and Shaq Thompson. Two very overdue guys, you know what I'm saying? But we'll dive into other guys that we think they may have to part ways with.
Have we confirmed
Yeah.
Ian Thomas? I know we got Shaq Thompson confirmed today.
He's more likely getting the fuck up out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shaq
I mean,
Thompson was the
I've
only one I
read
got
about 3 or
confirmation
4
on.
other articles. Yeah, I don't see him. I don't see them going forward to tight end and bringing Ian Thomas back. I had a strange love for him. Pause. But yeah,
There's
his
no
time has
pause
run
in
its
that.
course. His time has run its course. So if they want to get younger, stronger, faster, although I think Ian Thomas is one of the best blocking tight ends, but I think what's going to be taking place in our future, especially with Canales, is that he's going to be looking for more athletic tight ends and tight ends that can put up points. It's a scoring league now, man. People don't really love defense like they did back in the day. I love defense to period. It ain't a game without it. I play defense. I wish the NFL was more relaxed with the referees with the defense. These are grown men, man. Y'all want to play flag football, then that's what it is. And sometimes when you try to protect something too much, then when they do get hit, then they fall down, they brittle because you ain't test their bodies like that. But look, I'm just so happy,
That's why
man.
I believe in playing in the preseason.
Yeah, I'm so happy, Claire, man. Like today, is Claire, shout out to us, man. Shout out to us. The 704 Charlotte Bound Show, in case y'all ain't looked and checked lately, man, we have 5,500 subscribers, bro. We look, Claire, I'm gonna tell you right now, we are gonna be at 10K subscribers at the end of the year.
If that's the case, that means we must be winning because when we're losing, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
I think most of the subscribers come from wanting to watch Panthers fans tear each other apart on a weekly
Yeah.
basis.
Hey, man. Hey, look, check this out. The winning will help. We show exclusive things on our channel. That definitely helps. And
Right.
I mean, we have great content, man. And we're not. This is not on any cockiness or anything like that. Man, I've been doing this for a long time. You've been doing this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said again, bro. Just quick story before we get started, bro. Is for people that still ask, how did you and Claire come about? Well, I'll leave all the semantics. I won't tell you everything, but I met her on I met her on the old show that I was on. It was late at night, and because I don't want to give that person any power, is what I'm saying, Claire.
Oh
And
yeah, no, I know. I got you.
yeah, and there was somebody that was on the show, that used to come on, talking a whole bunch of dumb shit, and he loved Trump, and he ain't really care for black people, that kind of stuff, even though he was black.
Or
Yeah,
women, but not in that way.
yeah, and talking about women, I mean, in a very in a very harsh
Demeaning.
way,
Yeah.
demeaning, derogatory, all of that. But and I'm glad Kitty's in here too. So I want her to hear it too. So this is how things work sometimes, y'all. So now y'all get an exclusive story. So um, I
Oh,
listened. I listened to Claire when she was talking about sports, and I was like, I was a total man about the situation. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was a total man. I was like, damn. This is my exact words in my head. Damn, this white girl can talk about sports. And every time she came on something, she was making all these great points. And a lot of times, we live in a society where people tell you what to
it's
like,
not
what
lying
not to
about
like.
anything, JP.
Yeah, they tell you what to like, what not to like, um, what you should be a part of. And
Hmm.
around that time, it was me, Ray, and I think it was just me and Ray because like 704 has passed away.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah. So I said, look, bro, I'm gonna do this the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I hit up and shout out to Edge. Edge is in the building. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, what up?
And Edge can tell you as well. I said, I told some people. I said, look, bro, I think I want to add Claire to the show if she's willing to do it. I was like, I don't think she's gonna want to do it, but I want her over here. And what I heard back was, man, you gonna add a white girl to the show? Then I just heard you gonna add a girl, period, to the show. I said, what does it matter if she is a beast and she knows what she's talking about? And then I said, from what I hear, a lot of guys that go up against her, like who thinks like, oh, I'm just gonna roll right over her. You know what I'm saying? It never happened. And like she came with just the same facts and even more. She did her homework more. So I saw a lot of guys had to be quiet and fall back in the distance. They didn't want to admit that they were somewhat humiliated, but they came in trying to humiliate her. And she said yes. And I don't know. I mean, me and Claire been so damn tight since then. We've seen a lot, and she knows her shit, bro. I used to always introduce her that way when coming on to the show. And from that time to now, the long story short is, look what she's doing out here now, bro. You can't say Claire on a podcast and don't nobody know who that is. What I'm saying is, fellas,
For better or worse, yeah.
don't don't be looking like at women like, oh, they don't know this football shit or whatever, because some of them know it better than you, especially the ones you guys who've never played football.
Especially the ones that never played.
Yeah.
So look, man, I salute you, Claire. Um,
I appreciate that, Twan.
man,
I was gonna say nothing over here. It's not like
the sky's
ESPN,
the
y'all.
yeah.
There's no TNA over here. Sorry, you're not gonna get the TNA.
Oh, and I forgot this one dude, and he knows who he is. He said, "Bro, you'll never make it with her on that show. With you,
Oh no,
people
I've
won't
not
take
ever
you
heard
else."
this. I've
People
never heard
said,
this story.
"Yeah, I mean, he knows who he is." They said, he said, "Bro," he said, "I don't know how to tell you." He said, "But people won't accept her." I said, "I don't give a fuck if they accept her. She's gonna be on the team regardless, bro." And then I said, I do remember asking him. I said, "Well, then won't you come on the first show and try and debate her, see where her head is?" Never did it. And now he comes to this show a lot. He goes to a lot of podcasts a lot. And I'm just saying to myself, bro, like if you ever piss me off, I don't dime people out, but then I'll probably have to go there with you if you ever said something crazy to her. I would have to release your name, and then go from there. Remember when you said it wasn't gonna work? 5,000 subscribers later, it ain't because she don't know what she's talking about.
And if I don't, I'll admit it.
You know what? But it won't be. It won't be because she won't go find out either.
Oh yeah, oh, I've learned that lesson.
Bro, I don't have to check ESPN. I don't have to look nothing up. If I'm asleep and I wake up and Claire's already up, I wake up to breaking news because she already knows what it is. I don't have to check shit. She's on it. And when I say she's on it, man, only anyone. It don't matter your gender. Only somebody that's on it like Claire does and articulates Claire like she does and presents herself in a room full of men like the way she does, bro. That's somebody who loves football, who loves the game, who studied the game, bro. It ain't just men. She studied the game, bro.
You'd be surprised how many women actually know and
I
study.
did, y'all remember when Cam Newton got into the whole situation with the ESPN with the lady with the routes, even though I thought that was the dumbest shit ever when, letting go an endorsement because he said something about routes. You know what I'm saying? But look, me and Claire did a whole show, just me and her, talking about routes.
Oh yeah, the route tree.
We did a whole route tree story. So man, big up the Claire, big up the Edge in the building.
We love you too,
we
Edge. It's okay. You just weren't in here initially, so
yeah, we winners. We trying to win over here, man. You know what I'm saying? And we put in hard work, bro.
oh Lord. JP's wanting to be your hitman, apparently.
Hold on, call him out, Twan.
Whoever it was that said you wouldn't make it.
Call him out, Twan. I love the flame right now. Feeling real tonight.
He said, call him out. Whoever said you wouldn't make it with her, go call him out.
Man, look, they might be listening right now. They be on the show all the time. I came real damn close one time to calling that motherfucker out when he had pissed me off on the show, bro. Because I know.
Sounds like this is someone I know too.
Yeah. Because like Claire, I feel like Claire would have been like, "Oh, really?"
Oh, y'all have apparently there is a black ass side to me, according to JP. So.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
That it comes out in rare form, but when it does,
Bro, listen. Claire has so much family now that I've been on debates on here with a whole bunch of dudes, and I don't know. One day, you remember that day she just snapped, and she said, "Everybody shut the fuck up."
Oh yeah, because y'all were arguing. I couldn't even tell what y'all were saying, and I've got headphones on.
She said, "Everybody shut up."
She said her piece. She wanted her soliloquy, and everybody was like,
I didn't even go into a soliloquy. I just told all of you to shut up. I said, nobody can fucking hear or understand a word y'all are saying. And then I just sat back and it was quiet. And I'm like, I'm done. I just wanted y'all to calm down because it was like, we can't hear. We can't hear anything.
It was a heated goddamn debate.
Other day was when JJ was on here, it got heated.
Oh God. That was not a side of me that I loved.
I got ready. We need that. Look, I got ready to say something, and Claire was like, "No, Twan, I'm talking right now." And then blah 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 blah. And then she said something, and then in the back of my head, man, who the fuck she thinks she that?
Oh no, I got on JJ real bad last show.
I was like, that's sis, bro. She can do that. Look, that's sis. She earned it.
Look, called JJ a bitch and everything. That was not a side of me.
What the fuck you talking to?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to JJ. And
you was talking to me. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
And of course, I'm at work, and it's funny. The moment I decided to click on the show to see what y'all talking about, all I hear, well, no, why don't you shut the fuck up and everything? I'm like.
Oh yeah, I got
I heard that. I put my earpiece in. I typed in the chat. Time to get get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, I saw you when you did that. Bro, look, when the minute Claire said it to JJ, I was up here like this.
JP,
I was
JP said, I felt that bish that AC called JJ that last show.
Oh, and then Kitty was like, that's my inner something, bro.
Yeah,
She was loving it, man.
I don't remember what Kitty said. She's that does not come out very often, but when it does,
it probably come out all the time with Edge though. You put a camera in the house.
Spirit animal. I was your spirit animal, Kitty.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I know. Time for me to shout out everybody that's joining us. We'll get the show started, man. All the people that are in the chat right now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give them their proper love and due. Up first, man, my man Corey Ruffin. What's going on with Corey Ruffin? AKA the Lotto Chunks. I like the name. Hey, Corey Ruffin, AKA the Lotto Chunks. He said, "What up? Hope all is well. Keep pounding. You keep running as well, brother." I think he's new, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, my brother, man, and become a member. You know, we got to really start talking about getting the memberships back, man. You know what I'm saying? Pushing that membership. Dom 34 in the building. Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Dom. Dom is always in the chat, bro. I think, I need to make Dom a moderator. I think it's that time.
Yep.
Dom 34, would you like to be a moderator if you're still in there, bro? You've earned it at this point.
Say he's been in here almost every show.
Yeah. Thomas, Tim SD's in the building, another moderator, family of the show. He told y'all to hit the like button on the way. And Anthony Brown in the building. What's up? Antonio McLanahan, my man has been on time every time, man. Probably over the last couple months. New guy that's always over here showing and cheering us on, man. We love it, man. He said, like, subscribe, comment, and share the stream, please. You know, YouTube is tripping right now, man. We got to get them to retangle our algorithm. Because, it's not just us. They hating on a lot of podcasts for whatever reason, man.
They getting everybody's podcast.
They looking for us. They look at how many times we curse, how many times we say something. So,
Lord,
we got to be real careful what we talk about.
I really pissed him off last time then. Oops.
JP, they probably mad from when JP told him to shut the fuck up on the last show.
He said that he paid his swear jar dues. He sent a super chat.
Shout out to Kitty 17. Good evening. And hey guys, thanks for all the money you guys were able to send over the time. And I know it's a lot more that's going to be coming the way that YouTube splits up the money and when they send it out. I was able to pay my guys, man. I was able to pay my guys, man. So Edge, I don't know if you got your money, or Claire. I know Claire got hers, but I was able to pay these people. Man, I paid my people, bro.
And it went straight to gas.
And the amount went straight to gas. I saw that coming for you, especially because you're driving all over the place.
It's not a lot of podcasts do that, and I'm not saying we're better than you guys because we do it, but I believe in they work hard and they should get paid. Young Mello in the building said, "Yo." And King Jermaine JP, the first shepherd, is in the building. He said, "What's lying about now?" I was not lying, bro. That was a real story. Claire told you. Let me see. Kitty 17 here again at JP. I'm from the South, so I'm different.
Southern girls.
You see anybody else new in the chat?
Petey.
Hey.
Dom 34 said he's at work listening. Appreciate it. I think he said yay. Yeah. So is that a yes?
That's supposed to be
okay.
Yes.
Is that a yes or a no? So let us know if you want to be, and I'll make you a moderator today.
He was trying to say I think for that.
Petey Quick said I ain't receive a dime.
That's because you took some time off.
Yeah,
on paper, you did not receive a dime.
PD was a free agent, man. He left before the money came.
He's looking for that
You know,
Saquon money right now.
he thought it was greener on the other side, man.
What's up, Flame?
Flame.
Oh yeah, shout out! Is there Flame for Jesus in here?
Yeah. He just joined. Young
Oh,
Mello. Oh,
hey.
it's Young Mello's first time over here. Yeah, I thought Mello had been over here.
Nope.
My bad. Okay.
Oh. JP
came to spy on y'all to see what y'all about. Okay.
Like,
JP said Petey's retired.
Petey retired. Trying to come out of retirement.
Okay, Tom.
Just because you in retirement doesn't mean you need to do some Smitty shit, all right? Just because you in retirement.
Oh, right? God. We are not.
He said, where's my residuals?
Oh. Okay,
you signed a different contract.
What
hey, look, last one. Yeah.
He's sitting down. He's got a headset on. He's playing Xbox. He's staring at the TV. That's like a side shot of him. Why he chose that, I don't know.
Yeah, we can't see your face, bro. We don't know who that is.
I mean, I know what it is because I think I might have been the one that took the picture.
No, Arya took that picture.
Oh, Arya took it.
Your boy, for you guys that don't know, your boy's back in school online. This is my third week.
How's it going?
I'm doing really well. Doing really well. For you guys that don't know, I'm a Nittany Lion. Not really, just in the classroom.
Oh God.
Yeah, Penn State on online course, master's course, and so look, I got to get with Claire because like sometimes like towards the night if I have to study and brush up on my pharmaceutical books to get ready for this exams, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get Claire all the codes and stuff to come in to just start showing her own,
That works.
All right, man. Listen, the show's called Trimming the Fat. Let's just go ahead and start talking about. Let's talk about Ian Thomas and Shaq. Shaq was the one that was actually announced that we are moving on for him. How do y'all feel about that? I know Petey Quick, that used to be his guy. So
I'm to this point where it's not shocking. JP, Jesus. Edge had a great joke about that, actually. If I want to stay on topic, but the Steve Smith thing.
I'm gonna leave 89 alone for today. He's done enough. He's done enough. He said, "Congrats, he about to be the smartest dumb guy in class."
Oh my God, Jesus!
You know he come with the jokes, man.
But for Shaq, I mean, I think it was inevitable. The second injury, his age. I mean, here's my thing with it. I don't know if he wants to retire yet. If he does, he would retire a Panther. He would be a career Panther, which would be nice. But I also feel like just because if he did want to play, I mean, to be honest, because I know that they do not have enough cap money or a lot of cap money to use, I genuinely believe that this would be a player that a team like the Bills, our cousins up north, would pounce on to get for cheap. So I could see him going there, not really much of anywhere else.
You talking about Buffalo?
Buffalo. But either way, I think, I know he never made a Pro Bowl. I know that's what everybody talks about. But honestly, Shaq's time here, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he was trash. He wasn't trash the entire time. I think a lot of people just thought that with him following in the shoes of TD and Luke, that they expected that caliber of a Luke or a TD out of him, which I don't think is fair. Looking back on it, I don't think that was necessarily fair. But at the same time, I mean, up until he got hurt, he was actually pretty consistent as far as being available and, being, I mean, he was 100+ tackler for quite a few seasons after TD and Luke left. So shout out to him. And in a way, in all seriousness, though, he has had a good career in a sense. At least, he had a solid career. So if this is it for him, then it is.
What say you, Edge?
Well, if you guys want to know my whole soliloquy part about this whole Shaq Thompson, you can go ahead and go to the archives on the word edgewise. I did a full topic on Shaq Thompson, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's
but
right.
I'm gonna keep it real nice and short and simple. With Shaq Thompson, man, he ever since 2019, bro. I mean, ever since Luke Kuechly left and everything, he had to be the man to take over, and by golly, that's what he did. Some of y'all may not see that. Some of y'all may not look at that, and but y'all may think like, oh, but he never made a Pro Bowl. He never made this. He never made that. Well, if you look at the numbers of what he did and compared to some of the top Pro Bowler linebackers that we had that we had around that time frame, he's actually done a little bit better than some of those guys. It's just that the reason why he can't get any respect on his name is for the simple fact that, the team that we're on. I mean, you think of the 49ers, you think playoffs, Super Bowls, for that from 19 to now. When you hear freaking Baltimore Ravens, what do you think about? You hear playoffs, division wins, trying to get to Super Bowl. That's all you hear. When you hear Carolina Panthers, you thinking shit, first round freaking pick, first pick of the draft,
top 10,
second pick of the draft, third pick in the draft, top 10 draft picks every single year since 2021, 2022. That's all you hear about us. All right. So
are you pretty much saying how do you put up those numbers on any like the Steelers or something? He probably could have gotten a Pro Bowl nod just from that. Yeah, I could do that.
And then not only that, there's been coaches out there, mainly Mike Tomlin, came out and said, Shaq had a good learning tree. I mean, when you had to sit back and learn from two of the greats and a Hall of Fame great, you had no choice but to step your game up. Did it not look like it? Yeah, there's times where it didn't look like it, but he did what he had to do to put out what he needed to put out to be a leader on his team. And after looking at the numbers, because I felt the same way. I'm like, he ain't done much. But after I broke it down, look at the numbers and compare the numbers to some of these other guys, I'm like, damn, he actually put up some damn good numbers. It just sucks that the injury bug had to hit him
when it
at
did.
the time of our rebuilding stage. Like when we finally said, fuck it, we're completely rebuilding. That's when the injury bug hit, and it's like, damn, why right now at this time frame? Why now the injury bug has to hit, and it's just unfortunate. It literally is unfortunate. So that's my take on it. If he decides to stay a Panther and retires a Panther, hey, I'm happy for him. If he decides to keep his career going because he feel like he has more in the tank, hey, man, I salute you for it, though. Do what you got to do.
All right. So one of the things I told people that I'm going to be doing is I'm returning to Torn Down the Bad Guy 2025 because
since when?
Since always.
No, because just the last show he was Mr. We're gonna get 10, 11 wins.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna be the bad guy. What the bad guy means? The bad guy means just telling the truth. I'm not trying to sugarcoat people's feelings and shit like that no more. And I think Shaq Thompson was an utter disappointment. I gotta say that he was good at his best, but he was never excellent, and he definitely wasn't dominant. I know that the injuries rattled him a little bit, and football's a game of contact. I don't know what he was like in the locker room, but I heard some things that he's pretty decent in the locker room with the guys. But for the most part, what I'm saying, we're constantly seeing him on the sidelines, just like we saw Christian McCaffrey on the sideline watching the games with us in sweatpants. My biggest take on Shaq Thomas is this: when you are studying under Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis, and that's all you could give us. And I know some people are going to be, and I'll go like with Twan when Luke played and um, Kuechly played. I mean, and Thomas Davis played. They had some other good defensive players on the team. Facts, but he was there for that as well. He was there for that as well. Look, man, I look at quarterbacks in our past like Klein. Y'all remember Klein?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember AJ Klein.
Linebackers, yeah. I can recall about two or three linebackers that didn't even have big names that came in and subbed out. They were rotation players that played way better than Shaq over his career. The fact that you had two great defensive minds, two of the better ones, probably both going to the Hall of Fame, and you didn't pull the traits from them, and you wasn't in there watching film 24 hours a day like Luke did, and you weren't picking the brain of Thomas Davis or whatever, or maybe you was just never those guys at all. But you ain't pick up nothing from them. We had Shaq Thompson has games that he's gone off in. Games. And ain't no smorgasbord at him, just games. He ain't never had seasons. To me, the main thing that I get on him about is the people that were there to teach him, and it seemed like he never learned shit. He learned a couple of things. If it was 10 things he had to learn, he learned two of them. So, not to try to completely dog him, but my thing is now, what I'm trying to do now more, because I already know I'm going to be in more debates like this in the future. I'm tired of trying to make sugar out of shit. You know what I'm saying? And because somebody played for us, then we try to make them sound a little better than they are. When somebody comes to us from free agency, then we try to make them sound way better than they are. When we got guys on our team that hardly play sometimes, they get in a game and make two plays, and then we're like, oh, he was outstanding. No, he wasn't. Man, listen, all the mediocrity, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I like to see Shaq. I too would like to see him retire with us. But that's how I feel, man. I don't think Shaq had a great career. I don't. Which leads me to my next question when I ask, and I'm gonna be honest about this situation, and I'm gonna ask Claire and Edge. Does Carolina have any responsibility for him not having a great career?
I mean, I do. Well, let me say why. So, let me ask, when did TD leave the team? Because TD went. Where did he go? Didn't he go somewhere else?
He went to Chargers.
He went to the Chargers. Then he did his final year in Washington.
Okay. When was that? Anyone know? Because off the top of my head, I do not know. I'll be honest.
2021, I believe.
We got Nick Gaskins in here, y'all.
2021, I believe. I want to say he did that.
Because when TD left?
Yeah, because Kuechly retired. Kuechly retired 2019. Yeah, Kuechly retired 2019, so it's like 2020.
Yo, hold up. Young Mello on my ass though, bro. Young Mello on my ass. He said 4 seasons to over 100 tackles for 10 years isn't good.
28. No, he's agreeing with you. He's saying 4. He's saying that that's not good. I think you're reading that wrong.
Oh, okay.
I think he's saying 4. I think he's saying 4 out of 10 seasons with 4 of them having over 100 tackles isn't good.
My ass because I saw Omar. He said, "Come on, Todd." Wow,
No.
I mean,
so in 2018 is when TD left.
Okay, so 2018. Okay.
And then Luke, I guess, left.
Oh, okay. So sorry about that, Young Mello. Young Mello said wasn't impactful, wasn't even the best player on a piss poor defense. He should have been gone too. He should have been gone. He should have been gone. We was trying to get him out of here a couple of years ago when Petey Quick was on here like, no, man, Shaq Thompson is. I was like, man, he's past his prime, bro. I want Carolina to stop trying to rehabilitate a bunch of dudes on our team and just move on from these guys sometimes, bro. Move on from them. Just like, look, it's a whole lot of other players out here. You cannot spend your whole time waiting. Anytime you gotta wait years for somebody to get right. And I'm talking about in terms of coming off an injury or something like that. Let's move on, bro. It's just like the situation with the running back right here that we just drafted. If he ain't looking right in practice or whatever, then, man, look, teams are afraid that somebody's going to go to another team and it's going to bite them in the back. You ain't going to be the first one to do it.
Nope. Damn sure ain't going to be the last either.
Let's move on. Go get another running back and move on.
So I guess where I will get on Carolina is post Luke Kuechly and TD. It was Shaq and who? Nobody knows.
Well, it was supposed to be Shaq. It was supposed to be Shaq and Denzel Perryman, but we all know what happened with Denzel Perryman.
Right, and then his running mate became, what was his damn name? I don't even remember. See, that's kind of.
I'm sorry, Claire. What was your question?
So after TD and Luke, because you knew who they were when it was
post
TD and Luke. So 2019 and onward. Well, we're gonna 2019 onward. Who was Shaq Thompson's partner in crime? Who?
And this is before Frankie. And this is before Frankie, right?
This is before Frankie.
Before Frankie, after Luke and Thomas. It was supposed to, like I said, it was supposed to be Denzel Perryman. It was supposed to be him, but then
Denzel Perryman was the worst. Was the worst.
But I think this is where my point was, because when he went
to Vegas, he became but when he went to Vegas, he became a Pro Bowler.
Right. So again, this is where I'll get on Carolina, because for me, I honestly, there is nobody outside of Shaq that stands out. That stands out to me. In that linebacker room, outside of Frankie Louvu, that runs through my head right now. That was there with him after Luke and TD.
Hold on, I want to say something real quick. Shout out my man Big Tight up in here, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie. Hey, make sure y'all go over there, subscribe to Big Tight, his show on YouTube. He's doing big things over there. It's just like he says it, Big Tight. It's the same icon right there, I think, with him holding his son. He's got a great show over there, man. And he's a cool friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, shout that man out and go over there. Big Tight, get your ass in here, man. Don't tell me you busy doing nothing. Just come on in it. Go ahead.
But no, so I guess that's kind of my point, because this is where I will get on Carolina, because I could remember a certain somebody on paper, Petey, who we had debates on here a couple years ago. We were talking about that linebacker room outside, was piss poor. We didn't have much in the way of depth, and what depth we had was nothing. Oh, it was Tahir Whitehead? Yeah, I don't even remember who that was. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember. He must not have been that impactful, because I do not remember. The name rings a bell, but that's not like a big.
Tahir Whitehead. That motherfucker really went on to the Pro Bowl?
Who? Denzel Perryman?
No, Tahir Whitehead.
He did?
When?
No, Denzel Perryman did it. I'm talking about Tahir Whitehead.
Who said he went to a Pro Bowl?
Yeah, Tahir Whitehead was absolute garbage bum juice, bro.
Right. So this is my point. This is where I'll get on Carolina. After you got rid of. After got
rid of Denzel Perryman.
Well, okay. So after that, and then after TD left, and then after Luke retired, from 2019 onward, it was Shaq and whoever they signed that year, and the year after that, and the year after that. And finally we hit with Frankie, and then Frankie left. So I guess this is where I'll get on Carolina. Is it his fault? Is it their fault at all in any capacity? I feel like yes, because yeah, Shaq did, his predecessors were going to be guys who are potentially going to both be in the Hall of Fame. To then ask him to take on and be either one of them is a lot. And to also think that he would be able to do all of the things that they did as one person is a lot. So they didn't ever draft really much of anybody to help with him. And the people that they signed, as Twan just said eloquently, he was bum juice. So, so I mean,
garbage truck, old hot dog juice. All that.
So it's like, that's my point, is what part does Carolina play in this? I think it plays a part in either A, really thinking that Shaq Thompson would be able to combine two and be a combined version of the two and putting that in his hands, or, B, not getting him someone, even if you're in a 3-4, a 4, it doesn't matter. Our linebacker room for a while post Luke and TD was not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination outside of Shaq.
No. Shout out to Atlanta boy.
So that's where I'm at with Carolina. Like, is it partially Carolina's fault? Yeah. We also, have proven over the years we do not develop well. We don't develop our players well. So had we drafted anybody, even if it was a 3rd or 4th round guy, they're not on the team right now. So it's not like they developed somebody to be his running mate.
Player. Hopefully those days are over. Hopefully
find some wood to knock on.
So Nick, how do you feel about us letting Shaq go? And do you think Carolina can? And do you think Carolina did Carolina do any favors for his career?
Do any favors? I mean, they put him around two monsters, and he didn't pick it up.
That's all. It ain't even like they went anywhere because they kept hanging around the damn team even when they left.
Yeah, I mean, they put him around two dudes that were absolute monsters at his position. I mean, I'm not. I think people look into it a little bit too much, of saying that, oh, he should have picked up a lot of things from Luke. I think the better thing for him would have to pick up stuff from TD. Luke was Luke back, and Luke was Luke, and you can't. I don't think
no one can recreate what Luke did.
Yeah, I don't think, because I know that everybody's going to say that Luke was a monster. He was athletic, but Luke's mind was a weapon. His mind was a weapon, dude. Like, there are reports from multiple teams of them saying the dude was calling out their plays before they even got out of the huddle.
That's called elite processing for the bright sexuals out there.
Like, I'm just saying, man, you can't. It was time. It's time.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people don't know the only reason we held on to him is because they did this contract horribly, and then they kept kicking the can down the road. So it was. I know that a lot of people were holding on to him because it was going to be cheaper to keep him. So I mean, and anybody who's crying about him being gone, man, the dude has had 2 major injuries to his lower body 2 years in a row.
Nick, not to cut you off, do we know because I know was it the same injury is it the same injury redone, or was it the same injury just on a different leg?
He broke his leg the year before last.
Okay.
And then this year he tore his Achilles.
God help him.
I mean, and we all see that. What is he? 30? What? 30?
Hold on.
33. 30.
He is some kind of 30 something. So he's 30.
And the other
he's 30. He'll be 31 in April this year. So he's 31. Let's just call it what it is. He's 31.
Yeah, and with Kirk Cousins, you're not looking for Kirk Cousins to be mobile, but with a linebacker that you need to go sideline to sideline, and coming off an Achilles injury, and it looked pretty nasty because he literally just stepped backwards, and it was just like, oh my God, it's over with.
Yeah.
He literally stepped backwards and planted his foot, and it was just like, pop, boom, I'm done.
Yeah. Like I said, I would like for him, because let's be honest, folks, we don't have too many true career Panthers, but we're also still technically by far a young organization compared to other organizations. But I feel like he will. I feel like he will. I agree with JP, like what I said earlier. I think where he's going to end up going is Buffalo, because they don't have a lot of cap space, and they could get Shaq on a very cheap
Look,
deal.
man, if they want,
better minimal.
Yeah, and they want Shaq old ass, they can have him.
I mean, I think that can use him. For depth, but I don't like.
Well, he wouldn't be a starter. That's. I'm not saying he's going to go up there and be all-time starter. No, I think he'll go up there and be rotational.
Yeah,
if I'm honest.
I agree with you.
Man, welcome into the show, man. Oh man, it's my brother right here, man. Big time, doing great things on this new podcast. Y'all welcome Big Tight to the show.
What up,
Big Tight?
Man? Hey, you got to introduce me like that, man. I ain't nobody.
I did it. That's what we do over here. That's what we do over here.
I appreciate it, though, man.
Bro?
You get that special, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Big Tight. Hey, what do you feel about the and for real, man, y'all need to go check out Big Tight show, man. He does it by himself. He talks about everything though: basketball, football, ice skating.
Yeah.
And if it's in the news, he go.
OUT out, OUT out. We do it all, man.
Exactly. Jack Rocks. All of that. Hey, look. Hey, first of all, congratulations on your show, man.
I appreciate it, man.
I was trying, man. Yeah. And how do you feel about the Shaq move, man?
No, you know what? I feel like they really should have got rid of him. But I agree with what Nick was saying. They've been kicking the can, restructuring them and stuff like that. So, they've been having to hold on to him, man. But I most definitely felt like it was coming for this season, especially with the draft. This being a big draft as far as with edge rushers, D linemen. It's more of a defensive draft, so they most definitely. I think they did the right thing with getting, letting them leave. They'll most definitely be able to replace them. But I also agree with your young lady on the show. Also, I think they've been doing a bad job of drafting and developing the talent. As far as with the team, man, because like she said, they really haven't done a lot, like as far as at the linebacker position since Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis left, man. So hopefully with the new scouting people that they hired, hopefully they could do a good job of drafting this year to try to get that defense together, man. But I most definitely felt like it was needed. I felt like it was needed. It was about time for him to go, man. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it.
When I read it, I said 2 words. I said about time.
Yeah,
I was gonna guess. Honestly, I thought you were gonna say Jesus finally, but that's pretty much the same thing.
Listen, man. I just say this, man. Like, I know that we're talking about how bad our linebacker core has been since TD and just think about how the linebacker core for the Carolina Panthers has been something that has been hated by teams for years, and then Luke decided to retire, and TD left, and it was just like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are
the
we doing?
Linebacker core was like a big question mark outside of Shaq, and I actually had hope when we had Frankie. I thought we would keep him, but it was like, well, talk about fumbling the ball.
Well, I don't know. We
Facts,
did.
facts.
Can we really say that we fumbled the ball, or can we say that maybe he didn't want to deal with? Maybe it was Evero. I don't know, man.
There's been a few different reports that have come out about the Frankie situation between what he has said himself and also what I've heard. Like Joe Persons, he went on a radio show and had a brief interview about the Frankie situation, and he alluded to from what he knew from inside the building was that he went and tested the market. Obviously, he was a free agent, duh. So he got an offer from a team for a coach that he's wanted to play for and has wanted to play in his system. And he could have easily gone back to Carolina and he would have been happy to. But Carolina, I think, sat on their hands for too long, from what it sounds like, and offered him a deal when it was offered him a deal. And it was, while it was better, it was also too late because he was already in that stage of investing into going into the Commanders building. So
okay, up next,
had they done it earlier. Sorry, Twan, go ahead.
No, you good. Okay, up next to the show, man. He retired from the 704 Charlotte Bound show. You know, life is good, but he's returned, to talk with us and have some conversations with us, man. Petey Quick is back in the house, man. Petey, what up?
Hey, what's going on, man? First discrepancy, man. I'm about to start my own show, and we're gonna tell the real story between me and 704. And I'm gonna start a podcast. Yeah, man. Money won't right, but he won't pay his workers.
Be prepared for a lot of fabrications and a lot of.
He won't pay. There was no money on. There was no money on here.
And embellishment.
I still ain't got my t-shirt. I still ain't got my company shirt yet. I ain't even got my company hat yet. None of that.
Hey, he sound like them. He sound like them Dallas Mavericks fans out there.
Oh no!
Hey, Big Tight.
I couldn't even get a hat or a shirt.
Big Tight. I do want to say this, man. Just like Swan was giving you your props for your show, man. Hey, Big Tight had me entertained talking about how the other day talking about how the Lakers was beating down the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Had me so entertained.
So I'm on the show. I'm on the show late night with BJ and them. It's late. Big Tight found me in the chat, over there. Came out to me about my Knicks immediately. Man, look.
Hey, I was looking for you. I was looking for you the other day, Twan, because they got about 687 points the other
look,
night.
Man, like XL say, right? Then I came and bust the clothes off.
Oh my God!
The Lakers can't talk no crap, bro. Listen here, they got cooked by the Charlotte Hornets, bro.
Yeah,
they did. I saw that, and I was like, "How is that possible?" My first thought was, "Okay, so LeBron and Luka must both be hurt. There's no way."
No, they both played. They was getting cooked.
No,
flambe.
Hey, the only reason that game was reason that game was close was because LeBron scored damn near 40 points. Chet got them back in that game.
Yeah,
that was the only Luka scored 14 points.
Yeah.
Luka scored 14 points in that game.
You know that Luka Doncic stuff. You know that ain't gonna work out. That boy don't play no defense. He's a problem child on the bench and in the locker room. He thinks the world revolves around him, unless he changes attitude, man. Y'all can have him.
They was getting stir fried, Miyabi style.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Hey,
Jason Kidd.
I don't know what I don't know. Maybe somebody took him in the back and slapped the shit out of him or something like that. Because the other day, I don't care.
They put him with the perfect person, man. If he can't get right with LeBron, he ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, that one. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, man. He's European. I'm gonna say that he's European, and them mugs they used to drinking and doing all that kind of stuff, celebrating and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know if he's ever gonna give that up.
Shit, we saw where when he was a Dallas and boy took that beer out of his hand.
Yeah,
Last of the game.
that thing was so funny, man. That dude just he handed him the beer and then he
Mhm.
just walked off.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah. My thoughts on Shaq, man. I appreciate what he could contribute to the
That was
Carolina
your,
Panthers.
that was your
Uh,
absolute guy. That used to be your absolute guy.
and he was. But one thing for sure, we had plenty segments talking about one of the topics that I'm about to lay on right now. Are you a team player or a fan of the actual players? We gotta quit being attached to these players, bro. So with that being said, bro, I really appreciate what he was able to contribute, but it's time to move on.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Bye
hey,
bye.
Bro.
PD, I am actually surprised that me and you said the exact same thing today. Because I said that on Prime thing. I was like, man, we got to stop being emotionally invested in these players. This is a business.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's a business, man.
Exactly. It's a freaking
Hmm.
business. So with that being
Well,
said, I thank you, but you gotta go, bro. I mean, I like what Edge opened his soliloquies, man, when he was touching in on, his accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? And even though it didn't look like he was actually doing too much, he was actually doing a lot. He held up the that standard for the
Mm.
defense for a while.
On some bullshit.
Even though on the passing he
Do
couldn't
shit.
cover, but he could stop the run though. He was a run stopper though. You got to give him this credit. Credit was due.
Yeah. Until he took a hard hit and had to come out.
Hey, I'm with you. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Numbers ain't lie. Shaq was he was a pillar at one point.
Listen, my only issue with Shaq was if Shaq would have stopped trying to hit the hit stick on every person that he saw,
Man,
Shaq would have been.
Nick, thank you, Nick.
Shaq,
Thank
Shaq
you.
That
never wrapped up. He always tried to knock dudes over. He never
Yeah,
wrapped up.
they're always throwing his shoulder,
His
man.
tackling is terrible, bro.
Yeah,
I was
well,
gonna say,
hey,
didn't they
hey,
call Luke Kuechly the human hit stick though? And isn't that
listen,
who
But you
he
had
learned from?
listen, no,
you
but
actually
listen, Claire. Every time that you would see Luke take somebody's head off, you would also see him wrap his arms around them to make sure they didn't get away.
Okay, but
you
Nick,
wrapped
I'm
him
not
up.
gonna. And this is not me defending Shaq. This is just in general. When is the last time here lately? What is something we have complained about? Even watching teams that aren't our team
Poor,
play.
poor
No,
tackling.
wrap it up.
nobody
Tackling,
tackles.
tackling.
Nobody wraps
Right.
people up. I don't understand like what has changed in football
I'll tell
programs
you.
at school, but
Yeah.
dear God.
I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you why. Because usually when you wrap a guy up, when you tackle him, for a lot of people, it's a lot of helmet to helmet contact, and when you're trying to do that, and
Especially on
these
the linebackers.
yeah, and when I was taught when you wrap somebody up, you wrap them up around their like just below their shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
if I
And
come up, if I come up to hit you, and I'm wrapping you around your shoulders, and the referee's like, "Oh man, my helmet hit your helmet." Now I got to change the course. But you can still get guys around the legs. But these dudes that's out here powerlifting 2,000 pounds with their legs, you ain't gonna just be able to leg tackle a lot of these guys, man.
I was
Too
about to
much.
say, can you not just tackle them above like above the
Yeah,
waist? I mean,
yeah.
that's still not
Hey,
going to cause helmet to helmet.
listen,
And
I'm
then
gonna tell you right now, Claire. This like Twan was alluding to. You aim for somebody like Derrick Henry's waist and see what happens to you.
that ain't what you want.
Hey,
Hey man,
I tell you,
coming to the show, man. He represents the tri-state area. My Albanian brother is in the building. Welcome, Tri-State Sports Talk. Another Nick in the building. What's going on, bro?
what
He
up,
on the
Nick?
east, he
Tri-State.
on the east side of Bridgeport right now, Twan.
Oh, you in Bridgeport? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to the port, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
What's
go
wrong
holler
with
at
Nick,
my,
man?
go over to Seaside Park and holler at my yum yums.
Horrible.
Hey, Twan, I say something right quick with what y'all was talking about, right
You can
quick.
say what you want to say, Big Tank.
Hey, check it out. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you a lot of the reason why I feel like it's a lot of poor tackling in the league now, man, because they don't cut out a lot of the hitting and
Yep.
the contact, the hitting in practice, man. Because you remember, and
Mm-hmm.
I know you know, Twan, you remember it was at least, I know when I was playing, you at least had at least about 2 times out the week where y'all was hitting in
They,
practice, whether it was
they,
whether it was
yeah.
one-on-one drills You was
Yep.
doing inside drills,
Yep.
whatever. You was hitting in practice, and I think because they don't really tackle in practice and they not really wrapping up. When you get in the game, if you're not really doing it in practice, when you get in
Right.
the game, you're not really tackling like you're supposed to because you ain't really doing it
That's
in
a
practice.
great point, Big Tight. And the thing was, the NFL cut the tackling back in practices to 1 day. 1 day.
Well, that's a
Now,
I
fucking
mean,
pointless. Oh
now,
my
now,
god.
no, it gets worse. Now, over the last 2 years, they cut it back to only 2 hours of practice.
let me give it to addition to that because really and truly, like now, like I really feel like that the poor tackling because they have to think too much when they going for the tackle now.
Because
It's a
they
certain way you got to
don't
tackle an
know
individual.
what rule they about to violate.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So they got to think too much. So it's like you can't land on their body a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of like it's an art to it now. They made it more difficult for defense now just to go out there and play freely. You can't really play 100% when you got too much rules on you.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
Proper
right.
tackling is fundamentals. Proper tackling is fundamentals at
You
the
know
end of
what I
the day.
say? I say, I say you fuck some dude up that's running or the receiver. I say you do it. You hit them as hard as you fucking can, straight up. Even if they say it's illegal. And it's coming to that. And then you just make them think about it the next time.
That's it.
Full speed is hard to play when you got too many rules on you, man.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's why we used to say back when I played. We used to say it sounds crazy, and I know Nick. He said it sounded crazy when I told him that. But we used to have a thing we used to say when we was in the game, man. And I'm gonna tell you why we used to say it. We used to have a motto. We used to say, "No brains, no headaches." And I know people probably say that don't make no
Yeah,
fucking sense. But the reason
yeah.
why we used
You're
to
No, it
gonna
say
makes
have
that,
perfect
headaches
sense,
playing
bro.
like that.
what?
You're gonna
Yeah,
have
the
That
reason
headaches.
why
makes
we say,
perfect.
yeah,
That
the
makes
reason why
perfect
we
sense.
say that, no brains, no headaches, because you don't win in practice. You don't did everything in practice. You know what you're supposed to do. So don't think about it. Just do it. Just react. So that's why we say no brains, no headaches.
Mm,
When you start
mm.
thinking, that's when you get the headaches because the coach gonna call you to the sideline and you're gonna get cussed out.
Gonna get
So
chewed
you
up.
just reading and reacting. No brains, no headaches. Don't think about it. Just do
But you,
it, baby.
but you also remember that middle linebackers known for hitting with their helmets, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That too. That
Man,
too.
that was the way you was taught. You know what I'm saying? Hey, crack down, hit him with the helmet type shit. And now like
Right.
now
Right.
CTE is a big a big thing now. They kind of like cracking down on where you the art of hitting now.
You can't
Right.
make
Right.
look, that's what I want to tell the NFL. They say they're constantly trying to say we're constantly trying to make this a safer game. It's not safe.
Right.
How, how
Facts.
can, how can you how can you make a car
A
crash safe?
violent sport safe. Yeah, yeah. It's a violent sport as it is,
how,
bro.
how
I,
can you
I
make a car
understand what they're
crash
trying to do. They're
safe?
trying to make a violent sport as safe as possible, and they're trying
It's
to
not
Right.
protect
safe.
all their investments. I feel them.
Yeah.
But it's basically impossible to do that, man. I mean, that's why everybody say you play football, you gotta love it, man. Cause after the game, it hurt. It
Yeah,
hurt after the
they
game, man.
definitely do.
Bro, let me tell y'all, look. Y'all see
Exactly
my
what
ass
Big Ty said
walking
is
around?
right.
My knees is shot.
Yeah, I hear that.
yeah,
Man,
man.
my
It's
knees
just
too,
Bro.
bro.
I got football scars all over my body, bro. I can tell you what happened on each one of them too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
my
And you know,
ankle, my ankle, my high ankle sprain is fucked up for sure.
and you know what's up? And when I see these, it's like motherfucking like war
It's
tattoos on your
war,
body. It's like, man, look, I wouldn't have it no other way.
war wounds, bro.
You
Facts.
ever
Yeah,
you ever
It's
been
war wounds,
you
bro.
ever, you ever, you ever been cut by a big ass two offensive linemen, one cutting at your lead at your legs, bro?
bruh. The worst way the worst way to take it is if you blocking somebody and somebody going at your knees at the same time, bro.
Because what they say, if you faster than them at the line, cut
Hey,
them.
the worst thing for me,
And that's
Twan,
exactly.
Yeah.
I got lit up one time. I tried calling my own shot in a high school game, trying to blitz,
Why does
and
that
they and they
not?
and they and they ran a toss to the right, and the right guard was pulling, and I got there too early, and he lit my ass up, man. Oh
Yeah.
Right.
man.
Right.
Christmas
Caught
tree.
caught you on that
I bet.
tour.
Oh my
Let
God, bro.
me tell you something,
He
bro.
got
Anybody,
he got
Trampled.
your ass
anybody,
slipping.
Trampled.
anybody that's ever played defense, bro, like especially if you play on that damn line or you play linebacker and you get through too easily, it's a reason for that shit.
Yeah.
If you
It's
ain't
a
look,
trap.
you are not looking for that pulling guard. You
Yeah,
about
no,
to get
I was a safety.
up.
Yeah, I was a
Yeah.
safety.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
I was a safety.
Big tight.
That's how I got
I
my
just
concussion.
ran.
That's how I got my concussion.
I just ran right by the motherfucking tackle, right? Like, damn, this too easy. But I ain't see that pulling tackle from the other side, bro.
hey, that's why they call it a
Oh,
trap, baby. It set you up for the trap.
Woo!
Set you up for the trap, baby. That's why
look,
they call it that.
look, yo, no,
You know what was crazy about it? It was a white dude that did it, and he said, "Stay down, boy." I couldn't do
Oh
shit.
shit.
See,
You
Yeah,
know,
I lit his ass up the next play.
no. Normally that would enrage me, but he fucked me up so bad, bro. What can I do?
shit,
I
yo,
tried to
that's what happened to me, bro.
avoid that dude all game, bro. I ain't want it with him. I ain't want it with him the rest of that game, bro.
You gotta lay there and take it.
Man, trying to
That's
take
what
my
happened to me,
soul,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
That's
how I
how
got my
that's how
concussion right there, bro.
that's how it be with
it's
football though.
just like y'all saying, man. And it's not the NFL. It ain't the NFL that's with the not hitting in practice. That's the Players Association.
Oh, the
Yeah, yeah,
NFLPA.
It's the NFL too. It's the
yeah.
NFL too.
I mean, because they are agreeing to it. So
I was about to
Well,
say if the
yeah,
NFL didn't
yeah,
want it, they could just veto it and say, yeah, no.
yeah. They throwing
Hey,
that money.
704. I got a question for y'all. Is
Go
this the
for it.
Shaq show or Ian Thomas?
It
Oh,
could be a
Shaq
lot.
show?
We're gonna talk about Ian and we're gonna talk about other
No,
people.
we getting the Ian Thomas too. Ian
Shit.
Thomas gonna get his.
what he doing too when he doing that? Look, we about to
Down the
move on.
horns.
I'm about to
Ian
take
Thomas
shots.
Ian Thomas got released too.
Not
Yeah,
well, he's
man.
going to. They're talking about it
There's
right now. It's
I was gonna say
probably
there's no way he comes back.
yeah,
He's gone.
Which is Twan's boy. He didn't want him to go.
yeah. So look, man. As much as it pains me to say,
Oh Lord.
Boy, stop it, boy. Boy, I swear to
oh
God.
my goodness.
it might be time for Ian to get his ass up out of here.
Out of here.
Good riddance.
Get your ass up out. Hey,
It's bedtime for him to go, man.
I used to
Twan.
maybe defend him with his blocking, but I don't give a damn about that blocking no more.
Hey.
Good riddance.
Can I read this man's stats? Can I read this man's stats?
Y'all just let me tell him, man. Y'all let me tell him he's fired, man. Let me drive him to the airport.
Lord.
Cause y'all ain't gonna do it right.
Just another example of another guy we drafted in the mid rounds that flopped. That's been our MO.
Man, we truly did not develop Ian Thomas, bro.
He
And
didn't
they brought him
develop
in.
himself. He had more than enough time, Twan. He had
Come
more than
on
enough
now.
time.
Why he keep getting picked up?
He had more than enough time, Twan.
So why did he keep getting picked up? He got picked up by 3 different coaches.
It's
Hey,
his
Twan, look,
blocking.
I
Because he
That's
got
can
all it
block.
was.
Because he can
listen.
block.
It's his blocking. Yeah, that's all it was.
He can block.
That's all it
Listen,
was.
Look,
Just the
here.
blocking.
when you go back and look at Ian Thomas at Indiana University, he didn't do none of that shit. He was always, touch you up and then get out, for the passes. That's why he had damn near almost 800 yards as a tight end. When he got with us, they tried to turn him into a blocking tight end. They didn't want him going out
That
for
is true.
passes.
I mean,
Yeah,
when he first got with us, we had Greg Olson. So who the hell need Ian Thomas catching the
You know
ball?
what I'm saying? But I'm like, did somebody ever revisit and say, "Hey, look what this guy did in college"?
Yeah, I think it was too late because
He ain't do that. He ain't do nothing crazy in college, bro.
by that time he was 260 pounds. By that time he was 260 pounds.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm
So, I mean, look, speak freely. Y'all speak freely.
I can give you his stats right now. His overall career stats:
I know what
99
his game
games.
stats is with us.
Shit,
Damn it.
I'm gonna give it to y'all anyways. He got 99 stats, got 119 receptions for 1,062 yards. yards per average is 8.9 with 4 touchdowns.
Shut up.
Bro.
And
if
how
I
many
play
years?
tight end, I can in freaking 2018 to 2024, 7 years, 7 goddamn years, 7 years.
So that's about an average of about 8 catches a season.
Man, please. I played
7,
tight
8
end.
catches a season.
Hey, I played tight end, and I'm what you call a receiving
Wow.
tight end. Hey, if I'm not getting at least about 4, 5 passes a game, hey, I'm about to holler at the coach, man. Hey, what we doing?
Yeah.
I'm about to holler at the
Yeah.
coach. What we doing, man?
I
Hey,
ain't gonna tell y'all. I was a diva.
What we
He
doing,
just
man?
not
Hey,
like that. That's
Jeez.
all.
yeah,
Me
if
and
I'm
Thomas
if
is
I'm
not like
blocking
that.
it, if I got a block on the passing down, hey, what we doing, man? What we doing?
Motherfuckers don't like that shit, bro. All right, so what do y'all? I ain't no need of me trying to tell y'all. So
Good
y'all, so
riddance. Good
Uh,
riddance.
Yeah, yeah. It was a great career for Shaq Thompson. You know what I mean?
y'all,
I was gonna
Good
say,
riddance.
you want to talk about a guy who was disappointing, Twan? You think Shaq was disappointing? I don't know how you can be
Good
upset about
riddance.
Ian. I
Ian
mean,
was
and if
I-
you
better than
want,
Shaq,
and if
bro.
you want to talk about somebody else who also played behind, I mean, wasn't he here when Greg Olson was here?
yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there you go, another person added the pile
That,
who we all thought. I mean, hey, I'm
he
just
had he had
They
all that daggone
drafted him to be the heir apparent to Greg Olson, and he just didn't work out.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Sometimes you just ain't got it, man. Sometimes you just ain't
hey,
got it.
hey, I just
I
want you
wonder
to
how much Tommy Tremble's gonna command on the free agent market. How much per year? I wonder how much he'd get.
I just want y'all to know this. I
More
want you to
than what
know
you
this.
probably think, ironically,
Why
actually.
you just brought Tommy Trumbull up? Guess how many yards Tommy Trumbull has in 4 years?
Probably more than Ian.
Definitely.
He's 300.
So
He has 300 less.
that's it. Only 300
Uh,
less.
Yeah, in 4 years.
Oh,
Wow. In 4 years.
yo,
So he
shit.
could very easily surpass that. If wow.
Mm.
Okay.
And he has consistently gone up in yardage every single year.
Hey, quick announcement to make. Quick announcement to make. Dom34. Shout out to Dom34 is now a moderator of the
Okay,
show.
that's what's
He's
up.
an admin. He's an admin of the show. He's been here every show, man. And also, Nick Tri-State. Nick Tri-State has now been made an admin of the show.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Congratulations, Nick.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love, bro, for sure.
Y'all, let's give it up for them, man.
You feel me? I just wish and pray for nothing but great success for you and many content creators in the future, bro. That's all.
Appreciate it,
And I
man.
appreciate the
Hey, we
love.
show love over here, man. Look, Nick Tri-State and Claire got two dope ass articles. Go to the 704 Charlotte Bound Show site on YouTube. You get a chance and go into our what tab is it, Claire? It's either local
I think it's
tab or
is it
something.
community?
Yeah. And
Community.
Claire wrote a Pulitzer Prize winning fucking article over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, hold
And
on.
and Nick Tri-State wrote the first one, both dope articles, man. Go check it out.
Okay, yeah,
AC,
I'm
definitely a
gonna check
fire
that
Yeah.
out,
article.
man.
I
Thanks,
was
thanks,
also
Nick.
congratulations, guys. Congratulations from Petey. Um, I also want to add the reason. And Twan is a prime example of why I had to step away from the show. Um, as he's not for real, as he's going through school, I had got a promotion that I like, bro. The workload is a little different, so I'm not really. I can't be consistent as my requirements will be for the show. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? You got to be consistent at this shit. And if I'm unavailable, the best availability is availability. If I can't be available, what am I used to the show? You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
had to make an educated decision. And granted, I'll still be a part of the show, but at the same time, I won't be consistent. So with that being said, man, it was I'm still gonna be around. I'll still call in. It just I can't be consistent and do that at the same time of what I'm dealing with work wise.
Yeah,
So
man. PD's still a member of the show, man. You know, he just if somebody said, "Look, I got to take a break, man, from my work or school or whatever," that's a no
That's
brainer.
life.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But one thing he did promise, he's like, "Man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna always be over here when I can."
exactly.
Hmm.
So even if y'all don't see me calling in, bro, I'm tuning in. Like I'm literally watching the show just like you guys is, and I'm
Mm.
listening. If I'm at work, and when I'm at work, I can't. There's no phones and stuff is allowed, bro. That's not happening. Let me tell y'all that. So
Look
with
at
that being said,
hey Dom 34 testing out his wrench.
yeah. So with that being
See
said,
this shit work.
yeah. So basically, like I'm tuning in from my workstation and then just tuning into the show like y'all and enjoying the content. Man. So shout out to 704
Man,
and
bro, when I be on these podcasts, bro, I be doing work.
you're right. You was working and at the same time listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you
That's
just
what
gotta. I mean, everybody can't do two things at once, so I understand that. So
that's the only way I can move by doing two things at once, listening in and working at the same time. It helps the day go by fast, really.
yeah. Who do
So
y'all want to see go next
I was going to actually
on the
answer
team?
Nick's question real quick.
Go for it. Go for it.
Tommy's worth roughly $6 million a year right now, based
Okay.
off of his market value. So 3 years, $18 million. That's just a spitball, or 4
You know,
years,
Tommy,
24. That's
I
spitballing.
understand, and I understand what Gaskins was saying before. He has that many less yards, but Tommy, I just looked it up. He has 85 catches for 9 touchdowns. So
Yeah.
Ian Thomas has 119 catches for 4 touchdowns. So he has a way better touchdown percentage to reception. So only for 85 catches to have 9 touchdowns, that's actually pretty impressive.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
hey, I'm good with it, man. I'm good with it. We re-sign Tommy because I think Tommy's a pretty decent blocker, and then I think that David Sanders is. I think he's going to be a monster.
Tommy is dynamic though. Tommy is very dynamic. Like he can block and he's a playmaker as well too,
Yeah,
man. You ever seen this guy? He's athletic as hell. So
yeah, but I just don't foresee Jatavion Sanders becoming a great blocker. So I think that we're going to always have to have somebody who's going to be
versatile.
So
but see
yeah,
that leads to another question though. Will we be targeting another tight end in the draft?
I don't know,
We've
man.
talked about it. I mean, and it's possible,
It's
but
possible.
if we do, it's if we do. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, and I will say this to echo what Twan said originally when we were. I don't know if it was before we started talking about Shaq in depth or right after. It won't be just a blocking tight end, though. It's going to be another versatile tight end because regardless if you can block well or not, you have to be able to catch. You have to be able to get in this league. You have to. So even if you're known for blocking, if on your college career you have 2 touchdowns, but you've got a great blocking, you're going to get drafted very, 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 very low. Like you're not going to get picked. But if you've got a decent blocking grade, but you've got, double-digit touchdowns across 4 years at college, you're going to get picked at a higher round. So that's my only thing. There are a few tight ends that I've looked at that are known for blocking. They still don't have the greatest, reception percentage or touchdown to reception percentage either. And they are, and right now those guys are selected to be undrafted free agents. Just, off rip. That's just from what I've looked at and studied where they fall. So you have to be versatile and you have to be willing to adapt in the NFL now because of, how the league is turning. So it's unfortunately the blocking tight end, kind of like the fullback, now it's more so like you need to have that power back to be that fullback type. There's really not fullbacks in the league. I think there's only 2 teams still that have fullbacks, like real fullbacks, and that's it. So
yeah, I think what's gonna. I mean, I do think that maybe, because I honestly think that later on in these other rounds, people like Harold Fannon's gonna still be around. So
well, and he's not to me personally. If you get Harold Fannin, that's just a big wide receiver. I'm sorry, he does not have a great blocking grade. He may as well be a wide receiver at that point.
Facts.
Tyler Warren, you could see the argument. I think even someone like a Luke, is it Lachey or Lachey? That could be an argument for a versatile tight end. Terrence Ferguson out of Oregon, another one. Jake Brenningstill out of Clemson. So, I mean, those are going to be your versatile guys. But there are pure blocking tight ends, and they're going to be undrafted free agents. There's a guy named Jackson Hawes out of Georgia Tech, and that dude is huge. He looks like looks like a lineman, but he has no touchdowns. He has no touchdowns.
Hey, I want Zach Bond, man. I want Zach Bond.
Oh God.
I don't. You know what? I don't know if the Eagles gonna let. Yeah, I don't know if the Eagles gonna let him walk. Did they fight because they picked up?
He's gonna get top-notch money.
Well,
they did draft what's the name, son?
I'll tell you real quick. Big Tight, I need to send you I got a chart that I did on Excel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to send you my chart. In case you need to refer back to this in terms of free
Okay.
agency. I got all the guys free agency, their ages, if they have any injuries, the money that their contracts are projecting.
Yeah.
So
Well, I was gonna throw because I know there's a lot of
these
of
are the linebackers that are
yeah.
going to be available in free
Bobby
agency.
Wagner may as well just stay with the Commanders. Nothing against Bobby Wagner, but it's
He's
at 34 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he wants to return, he may as well go back to the Commanders because the Commanders are
Facts.
probably going to return back, and they've got the cap space. Dear God.
And then,
Yeah.
you got
Most definitely.
Levante
I like
David too.
Ernest
Might as well
Jones.
stay where he's
Ernest
at.
Jones is a dog.
Yeah, Ernest Jones is the dog too, but I don't.
I like Ernest Jones too, bro.
I
like him
actually
too.
thought Ernest Jones was going to come here not that long ago when he was a free agent before he signed.
Because of that Seahawks connection, he can still be on the table.
Hey,
Yeah,
if
that's true.
If he comes, I'll take. See, you know what?
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know. This is the thing.
$36 million. That ain't gonna hurt us.
No.
That ain't
I
gonna
ain't talking
kill
about
us.
Ernest Jones. That's a perfect number. I
And
was
he's
just thinking to myself,
25.
I don't see. I know people are saying Zach Bond's going to command that type of money, but I don't see a one-time Pro Bowler commanding the money that y'all are saying.
But he was a nominee for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
But
think
He's not going to get Roquan Smith money, but he's going to get probably 12.5 to 14 million.
I think he's a system. No disrespect to him. I think he's a system guy.
I agree. He's a product of Vic Fangio's system.
Which guy are we talking about?
Zach Bond.
Zach Bond.
Well,
Yeah.
and I was going to ask you guys because I know the Eagles players, there are specific ones making waves, obviously, in free agency. The two names that stick out to me because I've seen them predominantly put in many people's potential future defensive lineups for the Panthers, which, by the way, I've seen some where I don't know what money y'all think we have. I've seen some that are just ludicrous with who they think we're all going to have money to sign.
Ooh.
But if I saw a lineup, and I'm not going to point out who this person was, but
I think some people are trying to figure out how much money we're gonna have with the people we're letting go. They should include that when they're doing it, but
at the same time, I mean, these are starting to look like ultimate teams on Madden. Like one lineup I saw where we did sign Zach Bond. Somehow we had the money to get both Trayvon Moehrig and Javon Holland, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then there was another one, and I think the other Eagles, Sweat, and I'm like, where did you find all this cash?
Listen, Claire.
But
the man robbed David
Tepper. We'll make one splash, and then
I'm not expecting there to be many big splashes. I think there might be one big one and a few small ones, and that's it.
That's exactly what I agree to.
But the names that
I'm expecting two big ones and a small.
I don't know about two. Depending on if big means if at their position big is not a lot of money, then maybe.
Oh boy, know how to work that money, and then you're gonna have to restructure. Shit.
Well, I think we should just sign Taylor Moton to an extension because that would save cap. Because we can't restructure him anymore. You have to extend him.
Yeah,
$12 million.
Yeah, didn't we say we was gonna restructure Robert Hunt? Not Robert Hunt, but the other guard.
Damian, I wouldn't restructure Damian Lewis. He's the more cap friendly.
Maybe it
wasn't.
I think. Well, hold on. Robert Hunt had what?
Either way they gonna get their money.
If I remember correctly, because Edge and I looked at this the other night. If I remember correctly, Robert Hunt this year he's like a $29 million cap hit. So I think he's 29 million. It's either 20 or 29 million. I know that's two totally different numbers, but it's somewhere in the 20s. But it was either 20 or 29.
Goes right here.
Either way, there should be a way to restructure. I know Edge and I couldn't find a way, and it could be because he just signed a contract this past year. But in other words, what I'm saying is the sites we were looking at, like Over the Cap and Sport Track, where they let you play around with contracts, would not give us an option to do a restructure. And either that's because there's a clause in there that we can't touch, or it's because he's got a brand new contract. We can't do any manipulation.
Okay,
of some sort.
I got it done right now. So
we couldn't figure it wouldn't let us do anything.
If you restructure his contract, you could save $11 million.
Yeah, that's the one I did. What did you do?
That's a
Like
nice chunk of change right there.
But
the
I think the smarter thing to do is, well, you could do this too. So I don't think Damian Lewis is a good idea to do his because I think his contract is shorter. I think his is only 3 years.
It's 4.
Is it 4 for Damian Lewis?
4 years. It was 4 years, 60-something million. I think.
So 4. Oh well, you could do both of them then because one was 5, one was 4. Okay, you could do both of them because so. If you don't if everybody doesn't know the grand scheme of things, when you're restructuring somebody's contract, you want somebody with a lengthy contract, so that way the money can be spread out and it doesn't come in like a huge hit
bunches
after a certain year.
Hey, Nick, I'm not to talk over you.
Go ahead.
Does anyone know? Because I don't know how YouTube works. Can we not ban or touch, like if it's bots from Twitch, if we're on the YouTube side, because it's not letting me do anything to strategic, whatever that is, Symphony. It's a Twitch bot, and I can't get rid of it. And I'm logged in through YouTube as a mod. I'm not logged in through Twitch as a mod, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Let me get in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you take care of that.
Yeah, because I didn't. I just wanted to, because I don't know. I didn't know if we could, if we're signed in through YouTube, if we can ban Twitch bots. It makes sense if we couldn't, but if we could, as an admin, I thought maybe we could, but apparently you can't.
But yeah,
but as you were saying, Nick.
Yeah, all I was saying is when you're looking at restructures, so basically what they're going to do is add a void year or add a couple void years at the end of the contract. Whatever they're going to do, so that way they can what they'll do is they'll accelerate his salary from his salary maybe from 1, maybe from 2 years, and they will turn that into a signing bonus, which then is prorated across the length of the contract to include those void years. That's the science behind the restructuring. And so if you're doing it smart, you're doing it with people who have long contracts. If you're doing it stupid, you're doing it with somebody who has like 2 years left on their contract, and then you add in a void year, and what'll happen is you'll see a huge dead cap. Like if you do make it to the end of that contract, you'll see a huge dead cap thing for the following year.
Right. Okay. So it sounds like we have wiggle room with the two guards.
We do. Okay. We have wiggle room with the guards. We have wiggle room, but I know that everybody's saying that maybe Taylor Moton has reached his time or whatever, but I honestly think the smarter portion for us to do would be to re-sign him for 2 years.
That's what they're gonna do, bro.
They're gonna have to bring in anybody substantial in free agency. They don't have a choice.
Because so you think this. You restructure Robert Hunt, you get $11 million. You re-sign Taylor Moton, you get $12 million.
Yeah. I mean, that's
what people don't realize
23 million or something like that right there.
Yeah, his cap number was I think it's 24. I think that's the one. I think that's the one you're thinking about.
It's 24 million. Okay, yeah, somebody had a big cap number for 2025. I thought it was Robert Hunt.
Robert Hunt's is $21 million. So
21.
It's still substantial.
These are the best. These are the best tight ends. This is why I totally think we're going in the draft.
Yeah,
for tight ends. I think we're going to re-sign Tommy Tremble.
Oh, 2 years, $1.5 million. That's a steal.
Yeah, that's a steal. You know what I'm saying? Probably give them some incentives or something if they go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but see, the main thing with the tight ends that are available this year is age.
They're old.
They're old as hell, bro.
Hey, what you think? While you talking about tight end, and not to cut you off, Nick. What you think about the situation with Baltimore? Because they got a decision they got to make with their tight end. What's his name?
Baltimore got a lot of decisions to make. They can't keep all those people.
You talking
about Andrews?
You talking about Likely?
Yeah, Andrews.
You talking about Andrews?
Andrews? Likely is still on his rookie deal, I think.
Oh well, Andrews. Well, Andrews ain't going nowhere, bro. Come on, now. That dude.
I guess that's where Ian Thomas gonna go to the Baltimore Ravens
to help block for Henry and Lamar, probably.
I'm telling you right now, he gonna get picked up.
Oh yeah, he gonna get picked up to be a blocker.
But to answer your question, I mean, I don't see Mark. I guess they would have to release Mark Andrews because I don't see him on this list. But I don't think Mark Andrews is going to go anywhere. I know everybody said he had what he kept dropping. He had like a lot of drop passes.
Oh, Mark Andrews ain't no free agent.
Yeah.
No,
So
I think he got. I think I seen on ESPN or somewhere. I think he got one more year left on his deal or something.
Yeah.
And
gotcha.
they were talking about
That's
whether
why
or
he
not
ain't
they
on
were
this
going to
list.
extend him or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know if you want to get rid of him though.
I don't think. Yeah. Baltimore, go ahead and screw up and like not re-sign Isaiah Likely. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it.
I don't know, bro.
I will put the bug in the ears of so many Panthers front office people.
Isaiah Likely played like some garbage last year, though.
Oh
he
my
did.
goodness gracious!
He was on my fantasy team. That motherfucker was terrible last year.
Well, Swan,
I
you
like
talking
Isaiah
about
Likely though, man.
he played like garbage, but did he play like garbage? Like he just wasn't a stat guy, but he played decent, really?
Bro, he dropped a lot of balls last year. I don't know what was going on. And then he wasn't the main. And then he wasn't the main tight end. And then I don't know. They just started going away from him altogether.
Well, when you got Derrick Henry on,
yeah, they just started going away from him altogether.
Yeah,
I mean,
the main targets was if it wasn't Derrick Henry, they were throwing to Zay Flowers.
He did bad. I mean, okay, so what? I mean, what was this like his worst year or something?
I mean, the main target.
Because stat-wise, I'm not going to lie, tight ends traditionally do not get a ton of yards unless you are like the primary target. But for him being a tight end, 42 receptions, almost 477 yards, 6 touchdowns, averaging 11.4 yards a catch. That's not bad for a tight end.
Man,
I mean, the main targets was Lamar Jackson's legs, and then you had Derrick Henry.
Well, but y'all forgot old boy. You forgot old boy went off this year. Y'all forgot
Flowers.
No, not Zay Flowers. What's the other one? Bateman. Bateman went off this year.
I was about to say. I mean, and the year before that,
it was towards the end of the year.
Bateman showed flashes.
Isaiah Likely, he's improved every single year. The year before that, he had less yards, less catches, less touchdowns. Same thing in 2022. He improved his stats across the board every year. So I don't know what you're talking about, Twan.
Yeah, what it is, Baltimore don't really be using them. That's all it is. They don't use them as much. That's all it is.
Yeah, they stopped going to him altogether at some point.
Yeah, good tight end, man.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, he's a good tight end.
Listen, I said he was trash last year. I didn't say he was a bum.
Well, then that must mean he was trash in 2023 and 2022 because he didn't have as much.
The numbers you just read off, that's what you do when you first come in, bro.
See, what you got to realize, player. What you got to realize, player. He's thinking about also fantasy.
Okay, well, this is why I don't play fantasy football because it ruins the perception of players who actually, in reality, in my opinion, are doing well with their careers. So,
hey man.
And some of y'all get way too crazy with that shit. Oh my god! I've not been in those chats. I've seen conversations from those chats. Dear Jesus!
But the thing is, even with fantasy football, as can tell you, it will tell you who's doing well and who isn't.
It does. As far as stat-wise, yeah.
I mean, okay. I'm not since I don't play fantasy, I can't argue that because I don't play it because I think it's absolutely silly. But anyway, jeez. Anyway, this Tommy Tremble, he is the youngest tight end on here, and he's one of the cheapest. I don't see why we don't bring him back. That's where I'm at with the tight end situation since we've got this up.
Yep, bring him back. I'll agree with you.
Bring him back.
Yeah, most definitely.
And he's shown he can be productive when you put him in. I mean, bring him back.
And get a rookie. Because I don't like anybody else on this list. Because Gesicki is not a tight end. No. Gesicki is a tall.
He's basically a receiver.
That's a receiver.
And I'm not paying a 29 or 28-year-old tight end that much money. Juwan Johnson is worth $30 million. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I know?
What else? What else y'all think we need?
Man, I think
In the
Safety.
hood?
A
Hey, my
fucking
main,
safety. How about this?
Yeah,
Two
And
safeties.
safety.
yeah, safety. Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Safety.
saying like I'm talking about with free agent.
I don't think we can afford these safeties out here.
Not
See, this
these
is
ones
the
out here,
question
bro.
on there. Somehow we afforded a $60 million Trevon Moehrig and a $98 million Javon Holland per the other. God
Yeah, that's not
almighty.
happening. You not get both of them dudes is
That ain't
not
never
gonna be on
gonna
the same.
happen.
Listen, if you put
I
I
think
don't
if
it's
you
even
some
put
think
good
we could.
safeties in the
Even if we
draft.
wanted to afford one of them, I don't think we could. Moehrig maybe, but Holland ain't no way. There's
so
no
you
way.
could I don't know if I don't know. So,
Morris is still at 4 years, 60 million.
I mean, we got rid of Xavier Woods, man.
No, we know, and we cut Jamie Robinson. So I mean, right now our safety room guys is Damani Richardson. That's it.
hey,
That's it.
I like
And then Dean
I think we
Jackson.
can find a good safety in the
No,
draft,
Dane
man. There's some good
Jackson.
safeties in the
Dane
draft.
Jackson was already cut, Petey. We don't have Dane Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. He gone. So I
I
mean,
thought you were saying and Dane Jackson. I thought you were saying
no,
and him.
I know
yeah,
what Big Tay. I know what you're saying. I just don't want the new safety learning from a bum.
Well,
I like
Damani Richardson isn't a bum. He's a rookie.
No, I'm
I like
saying I would love to have Trayvon. That's what I'm saying. I would love to have
Oh,
Trayvon.
my bad, Juan. I got you.
Yeah, so get that. Well, 4 years. You're getting that next guy ready. I mean, look, we gotta stop thinking. A lot of people gotta stop thinking draft immediate starters. If we get more in the mind of draft back
developmental
and
players.
those guys are gonna be backed up, then that makes more sense, bro.
I got you. I got
Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
some guys are going to be exceptionally well, and for a bad team, only a bad team is going to start a bunch of rookies.
I like Andre Cisco too.
That'd
Yeah,
be nice too.
I was going to say the three names on this list that I think are reachable that we could feasibly afford. The most expensive one would be Cameron Bynum. To me, I
Bring
like Cam Bynum.
bring Jeremy Chin back.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll never
No,
happen.
man,
believe
Jeremy
it or
Chin,
not, y'all,
he
that
can't
was a
cover.
report that came out probably a couple weeks ago
Come
where people were thinking that could happen.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
he.
could definitely happen.
I don't think he wants to come back here because of how we did him.
I mean, well, and maybe
How everything went down,
put it
I mean,
this
I wouldn't
way:
come back either.
if Evero couldn't figure out what to do with him with the 2 years he had him here, then no, he won't.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
don't see him coming
that's
back.
why he ain't coming back.
Yeah,
And that's why he's not coming back. If Evero's there, he ain't coming back.
but for
Facts,
me,
facts.
it's Cam Bynum, Andre Cisco, and then Julian Blackman are my three that were on this list that
I
stood
mean,
out to me.
but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Jeremy Chin did get exposed. He did
Yeah, I
get
mean
exposed.
it was on him some too. It wasn't just on the Jeremy Chin
I
had it fell
mean,
off after his first year.
No, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no, no.
okay,
I'm not talking about.
okay,
I ain't
he
talking
got
about that. I'm talking about this playoff run. Jeremy Chin got exposed a couple times.
he got exposed, but he still managed to put up a freaking 100 damn tackles.
Oh
He
yeah,
still managed to have he still managed to have a game sealing freaking interception. He still managed to play
Xavier Woods
right
got
in
exposed a
someone
couple of
else's
times.
I mean,
in
well,
someone else's system.
Xavier Woods,
So
number one issue
so
he don't
yeah,
wrap up.
so yeah,
He got
So
he so
I
Jeremy Chin
want
got exposed in one playoff game. He's done more with freaking Washington than Xavier Woods has done in 2 years with us.
mm, talk about bringing him
okay.
back.
You know what? You know what? They got a lot. They got a lot to do with the head coach, the defensive coordinator. They using them the right way. They playing them more around the box. So because to me, he's not that good at coverage. He more better around the
Who
box, almost like a
who
rover,
who
what they want to call like a rover.
And remember
who
this
defense
big
is
tight.
that? Is that Quinn?
Yeah, that's Dan
And
Yeah,
Quinn.
remember this
yeah, yeah,
big
yeah.
tight. Hey, big tight. And
That's
remember this.
Yeah.
Jeremy Chin was second place in defensive rookie of the year. And where
Right,
did he
right.
play mostly? He played mostly
Like,
in the box
facts,
and
facts.
roaming on the outside.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
Come on now.
right.
I'm not
That's
saying
how.
that,
That's
but
how.
he did. I'm just saying
Yeah,
he's not that. I agree with Big Tight. He's not great in coverage.
yeah. So what you got to do is like what he was just saying.
play to his
He
strengths.
better play him more like a rover. Play him around the box, more of a strong safety type. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah.
yeah. A roaming strong safety.
But see, hold on. But see, if you would have said that like years ago when he was with us, people would have been like, "Oh, this ain't Madden."
Yeah, that's true.
They would say, "Oh, this ain't Madden, bro." Look, because that's exactly what people been trying to say. Hey, put him at safety, bro. He's going to thrive better. But everybody know this ain't Madden. You can't be saying that. He got to be linebacker or corner. Linebacker or corner. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you true. That's facts. You true. You
He
right
can.
about that.
He definitely. People were saying they need to make him a linebacker. He's not big enough to be a linebacker. All
Facts.
day,
Facts.
all
Facts.
day linebacker.
Okay.
That's
I
why I
can see
say. That's why
strong
I say
safety.
make
I
him.
see you, class.
Yeah. My
No,
bad,
I'm
D. Go
back.
ahead. My bad.
I see
Hey, look,
strong
man.
safety.
I ain't seen one with big type, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a draft in with big type.
You said what's that? Oh,
I
you
got
talking
the
about a mock
draft.
draft? Well, the way I'm about to do it, man, because I'm driving. You know, I drive trucks, so I'm driving,
Oh,
doing a little local run tonight. But if you call it out to me, I'm gonna definitely do it.
can I give some combine updates real quick?
Oh
Please.
yeah.
What you got?
Abdul Carter will not be working out at the combine. He due to apparently his shoulder. He will
Ain't
not
nothing
be
wrong with this.
working.
Son. Yes. Your boy. The quarterback ain't working out either.
Yeah, Shador is not working
Shador
out at the
Senior.
combine. He's going there for meetings with the top certain teams only, and that's it. Ashton Genty will also not be running drills at the combine, which I think that's
That's
ugly.
on him.
Maybe, but I mean, well. And then was that it?
Yeah,
That's all they had for me. That's it, really.
yeah.
Really?
Abdul Carter did strain his shoulder in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did.
Man, the boy working out with nobody. You know, hey, look, it ain't like you're out there blocking somebody. Look, you in your panties and a tight ass t-shirt. You can do that shit, man. Shut up. Just go put your hands down on some of them drills.
He'll resume training at his pro day on March 28th. So if people want to know Penn State's pro day, it's on March 28th.
Okay.
So and then Ashton Genty, he just will not conduct on-field drills.
You know what? I was looking at him. Speaking of Ashton Genty, I was looking at him, man. I think he's a very good running back, but for some reason, I don't know if that might have a little bit to do with why he's not doing the on-field stuff. But he didn't really catch that many passes out of the backfield. I don't know if that's how their offense was set up, or he's not really that good catching the ball.
I don't. Maybe they just didn't use him that way.
Yeah.
I don't think they did use him that way because I honestly think that
they used him as like a workhorse.
Most of the plays were hand the ball to Ashton Genty, and he would break a couple tackles and be in the end zone. That's literally
facts. Because I looked at him, I seen he didn't have that many like reception catching out of the backfield. I was like, I wonder if it's that just out of offense. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I didn't see Georgia State play a lot. I seen them in the playoffs, but during the season I didn't see him a lot. So I was just wondering.
Yeah, it was a run first. It was a run first offense.
The backfield.
It was a 100% run first offense, and you saw that just like you said in the playoffs. You saw that these mugs did not do well against when they shut that run down.
Yep.
Facts.
And I think that's all they had for Genty. Oh, he is elected to participate in medical evaluations and top 30 team interviews only.
Okay.
Are they all doing the medical evaluations, or?
I mean, I don't know about Shador. Abdul Carter obviously will not because he will not be there. But I mean, as far as I know, unless they say they're not going to participate in those, I would assume that they are. I would always assume that yes, they're probably going to participate in medical evals unless they say they are not. Shador Sanders did not say whether he would or would not, but I will assume that he will. So we shall see.
I don't like that Abdul Carter ain't coming there to at least get the medical evaluation.
Well, I mean, I think the reason why he's not is because I don't know what the medical evaluations entail. Let me put it that way. If they entail anything that could be dealing with his shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know. They give you a full physical when you're there.
Full physical. everything.
Oh, yep.
You get MRIs, you get everything.
Well, and that might be the reason why, because there's already something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's thinking
See, I'm gonna
maybe.
tell you, I think everybody that doesn't participate in certain things like combines, I think all of them are trying to hide something.
Yeah,
I be thinking that same thing,
I
man.
don't like.
I mean,
hey,
I already
no,
know what Shador's probably trying to hide, and that's how fast he isn't.
He's right.
Right.
He talking about. I just want to throw to my own players. You ain't gonna be throwing to your own players at the next level.
Yeah, I think it's because like I say, I think BYU exposed the fact of with Shador, you know, he not that
Man,
athletic. So once you get in there on him, it's a wrap. That's why I felt like the Giants would be a better spot for him to go to as far as what team he get drafted to rather than Tennessee.
he ain't going to Tennessee.
Facts. So I
He
felt like the
ain't getting
Giants would be a
drafted
little
ahead of
better
no
for him.
Cam Ward.
Yeah, but
And then
he most definitely got to go to a team. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm still not sold that that Tennessee's gonna pick a quarterback.
I'm not either. I think they're going to trade back.
That's what I would do.
I'm not. So this is not. I know
So
we're.
you
I know we're trying to
sound
get to. I know we're trying to get to Big Tights mock draft, but let me say this: there was a mock draft that was done by a smaller sports analyst or sports writing group, and they did one for Tennessee where they traded back, and they got Ted McMillan, and then in the second round they got Jackson Dart, and I went, that was smart.
That's nice.
And I was like, damn. I was like, wow.
Who did they
Okay.
trade
Well,
with?
I don't remember. They traded within the top 5 though to be able to get Tet. I think I can't remember who they traded with.
I don't know. So this is another thing, Claire. I honestly, what I've been seeing lately,
It might have been Vegas.
they're
Honestly,
saying
sorry,
that
not to interrupt you, Nick. I think it was Vegas they traded with.
they're saying that there's a big chance that when we pick that Ted McMillan and either Abdul Carter or Mason Graham will probably be there because they
he'll be
are.
there.
I see a lot of people saying that that they think there's going to be a bunch of moving at the top because honestly, I've heard multiple sportscasters say I heard freaking Jim and Pat and them say that they think Jackson Dart's going to go in the top 5.
What?
I could see that only because there are in the top 10. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 QB needy teams. Technically, if you want to get real technical, okay, maybe 6 because I did add the Saints to that once upon a time. But now that Kellen Moore has already stated he is excited to work with Derek Carr, it kind of shut all that shit down. But there are 6 QB needy teams, and there's only 2 top real QB prospects. If Jackson Dart goes anywhere, he will not go before Cam Ward or Shador.
No. They're saying he's going after.
I know that's not what you said. I'm just saying. But what I feel like is going to happen, if that's the case, I don't. If there's a team that's going to pull the trigger to move up because of what just happened last year. I mean, granted, Brock Bowers was a fantastic pick, hindsight being 2020. But I don't think anyone, and you can't tell me unless Red Swarm wants to come up here and tell me I'm wrong a million times over. You cannot tell me that everybody had on their bingo card last year that Michael Penix was going to go to the Falcons.
Nobody knew that.
Nobody did.
Yeah, that was a big shocker.
So
I
and
had
I
Michael
think
Penix
even
going to the
Vegas was like,
Raiders.
well, and I think even Vegas was like, well, shit, there went that.
Listen. Realistically, everybody thought that the Falcons were going to pick what was the top edge rusher?
I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name, but yeah, everybody thought
Carter.
they were going with the edge.
Went to the fight.
No.
Went to the Falcons.
No, not Carter.
He went to the Falcons. I mean, not
Dallas
the Falcons.
Turner.
The Vikings.
Dallas Turner.
Turner.
No, it wasn't Dallas Turner.
It was Dallas something. Wasn't it Dallas something?
Was that the dude from Alabama?
Dallas Turner was from Alabama, but I don't know if that was the right draft. There was somebody. Was it?
Hold on.
I think it was Dallas Turner.
I think it was.
I think he went to the Vikings.
Top edge rusher, wasn't he? I think from Alabama.
I think he went to the Vikings.
Last year.
But anyway, yeah, it was Dallas Turner. Okay, yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Dallas Turner.
But yeah, so that didn't happen. But either way, Jackson Dart, because of what just happened to Vegas, I don't think they're willing to wait till they're picked to get a QB to get like a Jackson Dart. If there was a team that was to trade up, it's going to be Vegas to get a QB. Because I think they already got snubbed out of theirs last year because I think they had the idea to pick Penix. Just nobody thought the Falcons were going to pull the trigger on that. So I think after that happened, they're like, we're not waiting around to just see who falls. Fuck that noise. You know, and there's a lot of talk that people think Shador will end up going to Vegas because of the Tom Brady link or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Who knows?
Yeah, but I don't think realistically, I don't believe at all we will see a quarterback get past if Cam Ward or Shador is on the hood. If they get past the Giants, your boy's getting fired this year.
Who?
Dayball.
Oh yeah, oh boy, oh yeah.
Oh well, and if they go in the first two picks, then they have to get Jackson Dart.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the reality. But I don't see Tennessee doing it. Someone will trade up to get a QB, but I don't see the Browns taking a QB. I could be wrong.
I think
don't
the
know,
Browns
man.
might go more with maybe free agency with some of these quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I think that, and realistically, I could see the Browns going with a free agent. I could also see, I mean, and then I know everybody says the best. I don't think that your boy's gonna be on the market anymore. Sam Darnold, I don't think he's gonna be on the market anymore because there are reports out there saying that JJ is behind on the recovery process.
Yeah, he ain't even gonna be ready next year. Now, allow me to have the floor for a second. Let me go ahead and tell y'all the truth. I think that Cam Ward is going to be the first quarterback to come off the board.
Facts.
Agreed.
But I do not think that Shador Sanders will be the second quarterback.
Who would be the second?
You starting something with that,
so
right?
Who's going to be the second? Jackson Dart?
Right now, I'm going to tell you right now. Listen, second quarterback off that board is either going to be Jackson Dart.
Okay.
Don't you dare say Will Howard.
I was just about to say that.
Don't say Jalen Miro.
Or Will Howard.
Oh my God!
Hey Twan, I'm gonna tell you, man. I've been.
Don't mind me, y'all. I'm gonna be eating my nerd clusters over here.
Let me tell you why, Claire. Let me tell you why. Shador Sanders is not better than those two quarterbacks that I just named.
He's not better.
He's not. Listen to this. Number two. Some teams have already been reportedly majorly turned off by his daddy already.
You don't say, Twan. Oh, gee, that sounds like a conversation we've had all damn year.
So it's been reported also, and I saw this in the PFF, that there's been reported that, and this is the good old boys league now, that they didn't like all the off-field stuff that Shador was doing, like with the whole watch thing and doing this, to the crowds and all that shit, and talking about his money and shit like that. Oh shit! That when you do that type of shit, you can make other teammates hot too. It was reported that his teammates told him to stop doing that shit before they get in our locker room. And then when they play UCLA, what happened? They stole their shit. On top of the fact that Dion cannot help himself when it comes to his child, bro. Everybody ain't gonna be wanting to deal with that shit. So, and plus, I'm gonna tell you one more time: Shador Sanders is not better than them guys, man. He's not.
Hey, Twan, I've been saying that the whole time on my show. I've been saying that the whole time that, my opinion, I don't see
Mm-hmm.
that much of a difference between Shador and Will Howard. I
No.
don't see that much of a difference,
I,
man.
I'm gonna say this, man. My big problem with Shador
Will
is that
Howard has
he.
done more technically. I mean,
Let me. I'm gonna say this,
mm.
but my big problem with Shador is he's a statue.
Facts, facts.
He's a statue. He has a great arm. I can't take that away from him. But I know if you've seen them. I don't know if you've seen the Bleacher Report episodes of him working out with Cam Ward. Cam Ward's mobility, you can see it, and you see him trying to do some of the same things that Cam Ward is doing, and the ball comes out flat. It's just not. It's not him. Like I saw him do like a bootleg. Like that was one of the drills that they did, and you could see that Cam Ward is meant to do bootlegs. Him, on the other hand, I was like, what is he doing? Why does he look so awkwardly running? Why is he's getting sacked right there?
Well, and that's kind of Juan. Damn it.
He gonna stay inside.
Well, and what's funny is I remember there was a lot of flack coming out of him out from Colorado. Again, there's writers and analysts getting on Shador at one point, and there was players like from the NFL who were reviewing tape that they're retired now and they do their own shows and whatnot, but they were reviewing it saying it feels like that Shador he's the most sacked, and everybody was blaming the O-line. But at the same time, if you go back and analyze the tape, if he got sacked that many times, then why is his completion percentage in the goddamn 70s? So it was one of those things where it's like
He's
it
throwing
felt
behind the
more like
line.
it felt more like he was taking the sacks, so
Yeah,
that way his completion percentage would be better. So it's like, so now you're going to blame the O-line for a guy who's willing to take the sacks so his completion percentage doesn't get hindered. So, I mean, it's like, there's a lot of stories that have come out. There was an interview that I watched. I sent it to our group chat a couple months ago. I know Nick Gaskins remembers it, but when I sent it to the group, it was literally Prime talking about the time where he had to leave the team. They were in the middle of doing it was the first year at Colorado, or maybe it was when they were at Jackson State. But either way, Prime had to have surgery or something.
Had his toe removed.
Right. And he had and his son called him and said, "Dad, I need you." He left the hospital and went to the game because his son needed him. Now, granted, there are going to be people who say, now I'm not a dad, I'm a mom, but there are going to be people who say, well, dads who are involved in their kids' lives, I mean, it's a good thing to see. And I'm not taking anything away from that. But at some point, you mean to tell me you were willing, even though the hospital literally, I mean, he wrote himself out. He was not supposed to leave the hospital, but he did it because his son needed him. Now, let me ask y'all something. If you're a grown-ass kid who gets picked by a top 5 team, potentially, and goes to, let's say it's the Giants, you mean to tell me when he's having a bad day, if he calls you, you're going to just somehow get to New York because he needs you?
I
You
don't
see
know,
what I'm
man.
saying? Like, cut the umbilical cord at some point.
I just think
And this is why I don't think, and everybody says Shador will be better he's going to be the best. He's the best prepped. I completely disagree because the only coach and the only scheme and the only coaching and the only thing that kid has ever known is Prime. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. No one else.
That is a
So
good fact.
I don't know, man. I don't. This is the thing about it
I
is I
showed you
think
that.
he has to go to a team that has a decent offensive line from the start. This dude is Tom Brady without being able to throw as quick as he can.
Yep.
yeah, and Tom Brady can not run and will not run.
He's a statue, but Tom Brady would get that ball out of his hands so quick. Just like
Yeah.
when did you have an opportunity to sack him?
And just so everyone knows, I did look it up, and Cam Ward has confirmed he will be a full participant in the combine, and that's good on him.
There you go.
Yeah.
He will be a full participant, which means he will be doing everything,
Yeah, I
running,
don't know.
throwing, all of it. And he's supposed to be a top 3 pick
He
too.
trying to show you the fuckery that's going. He gonna be the first pick.
Yeah,
Dude,
can't.
listen,
And you
listen.
know what, y'all? And you know what? To piggyback off of what you just said, as far as with Cam Ward, my thing is, if you're one of the top athletes, my thing is, you should want to go to the combine and show that you better than these other guys, or
Mhm.
you
Right.
just as good as these other guys. I don't
Oh,
understand what
I would be
happened
doing
to.
it to show the fuck up. I
The,
would, I would,
Right,
I would
right,
be, I would
facts.
be showing off. I'd be cocky as shit. I'd be like, yeah, come
hey,
watch me throw.
hey, I just want y'all. If
Facts.
you have not seen those Bleacher Report videos between him and
Oh, they're
Shador,
funny.
if you have not seen them, one of them was
Yep.
on this whole thing. He asked Cam Ward, was he going to the what you call? He said yes. He
Yeah.
said he said out of this man's mouth, he said he is here to compete.
Whoever
And
drafts Cam Ward is getting a hell of a, not just a QB, but a hell of a player, like in general.
Like
now, I remember a draft where a guy named T.J. Stroud, full participant in the combine,
Yep.
and then there was this little tiny ass motherfucker by the name of Bryce Young who decided he wasn't going to participate in any of
you
that
had to
shit.
bring up the hate. You had to bring up the hate.
I mean, there it is.
Hey,
I promise you, when he
like
got his measurements and his weight, he was wearing Timbs with rocks in them.
And we all know Bryce Young was trying to hide shit, and that's why he ain't go to that shit.
Most definitely. Hey, he was out there looking like a kid with that book bag on.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying this, man. I like Cam Ward's mentality, and I agree with Twan 100%. I think Cam Ward, if Tennessee doesn't trade out of that position, that's
They'll
the
take
only
him.
way. If I don't, that's the only. No, I actually don't think Tennessee's going to take him if they don't trade out that position. I actually think that if Tennessee does not trade out of position, they're going to take Abdul Carter.
No, you're not.
I agree with you, Nick. You know, it was rumors out there. You know, that's the reason why Cam Ward and Shador came out, and they was kind of giving Adam Scheffler that flat back, because Adam Scheffler reported that Tennessee said that they feel like neither one of those quarterbacks are generational type quarterbacks, so they might go with Travis Hunter or
See,
Abdul Carter for the first
see.
pick. So yeah, that's
I
why
mean,
that's why they kind of was giving that
If
flat
it's
back.
if it's Travis Hunter, then that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, but the thing is though, the reason why I believe Cam
But
Ward
y'all like that quarterback.
Yeah, I was about to say
should be
Tennessee.
going.
Let's not act like Tennessee's got somebody.
Hell yeah.
no, it wasn't because of that. I think that they wanted a veteran. That's just the honest truth.
Well, go trade some picks to the Falcons. I heard they got $100 million that they want off their books. So, and a veteran QB who's having a pity party for himself. So
I don't think. I don't even think it'll take a couple picks. I think you can give them freaking probably a 4th round pick. They say, "Oh, you good."
Yeah,
probably. He gonna talk shit about the team when shit ain't going his way. You know that shit Kirk Cousins pulled with some bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying have a little pity party.
Well, the
But
thing
anyway,
is, I'm glad
go
that
ahead,
Cam
Ange.
Ward is actually I'm actually glad Cam Ward is competing and shit, because I mean, if you guys need somebody to look at for competing wise, I mean, look at AR-15. Nobody thought he was going to do something. He came to the combine, out competed everybody, and his stock jumped.
And he been shitty as hell in the
He been
NFL.
trash afterwards.
He been shitty and trash, but he came out there to compete because he's going out there saying, "I'm competing."
And listen, that competing, that competing put a facade on that you think you was getting the monster.
He competed in the panties and t-shirt show.
Listen, that man softer than a Hershey kiss, man.
Big Tight. Go ahead, Big Tight.
Hey, AR-15 is the perfect reason why I say, my opinion, I don't put a lot into the combine. I'm going off the film guy. If this guy here making plays, I'm not really going off that 40 time, because if y'all know, I had a lot of friends that ran track back in high school. If y'all know, like I know, that 40 time got a lot to do with your takeoff. So sometimes a guy might run a 4.6, but really they run a 4.5. Yeah.
Yep.
because
Yeah,
it got a lot
Kingar
to do with
split.
your takeoff. So I'm not going. I'm not. I mean, it's good to see what you can do in the combine, but me, I'm going more off that tape.
That
Yeah,
Yeah.
40
you
is
might ran a 4.6, but if you're a linebacker, you keep making plays all over the field.
well.
I'm going off more of your film than I'm going off that damn combine.
That, that 40 time is for running backs, wide
Wide
receivers,
receivers and DBs.
corner, and DBs.
I was about to say all DBs. Yeah. And
Yeah,
Yep.
tight
Yeah,
ends,
yeah,
I
all DB.
guess.
Nah,
That's why I said I guess. It depends on what you're primarily considered if you're when you're playing tight end. I don't
yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying this, man. I do not. I'm gonna believe that the Colts looked at this man's combine and said, "Oh, this dude is a incredible athlete," and
Facts,
and
facts.
and and, and then they totally did miss the part that he only played 12 games in college. 12 games.
Right.
He
And
started
he was
12 games in
inaccurate
college.
in college too.
all right, let's get on with this big tight draft.
Yeah, you got like I said, I'm driving, so you have to let me know who available, and I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll do that for you.
Okay, okay. Well, start.
Let me
Well,
set
well,
it
I
up.
tell you what. I tell you what started up. I'm gonna trade back. See. About trade back to maybe around. Let me see. Around about 13, 14, maybe.
All right, hold on.
See if we can trade back and get an earlier second round pick.
Somebody
Basically
chewing
swap.
their ass off.
Basically,
sorry.
basically swap first round picks and see if we might be able to get an earlier second round pick.
All right, hold on.
I think 14 is Atlanta, so fuck Atlanta.
See? Oh, you got the little thing too.
Here we go.
Trade. Don't do it. Don't.
You can still
Yeah,
do the trade, bro.
I think they should trade back anyway, though, man. Not that far, but just so you can get an earlier second round pick.
Oh, you want to trade with?
Let me see. Nick said Falcons at 14, so maybe 13. Who at 13? Who is it? The Colts or somebody?
Let me see. Miami.
Miami. Yeah, see if they'll do a trade. Now I don't really know what to do because Nick Trusty he be better at that stuff, but
I don't know if they've only got like 5 picks this year. They may
Yeah,
trade
they
back.
got a lot of picks.
okay. Well, who is
Dallas will because they're always desperate.
which one?
Dallas.
Dallas at what? 15?
They're 12.
12? Okay, well
You
try
could
trail then with
play,
Dallas.
you could trade with Arizona.
Oh yeah,
What pick are they?
16.
16.
Okay, we'll go that then. Let's try that. Y'all excuse me if y'all hear a little sound in the background. That's my truck.
It's all right. The thing with them is they want you to take their whole damn team away from them.
There you go. Just for the sake of convenience for Big Tight, I just take that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, whichever one you see that look good, just take it. And then like I say,
So Arizona's gonna give us the first round, a second round, and a third round. Just to
okay.
move up 2 spots.
To move up 8 spots.
8 spots.
8 spots, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
That ain't happening in real life, though.
No,
Probably
we'd
won't
have to
be.
give up some. They'd have to give up something.
Yeah.
We would have to give up an additional.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
He's putting the music on.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it was the
that's what he's
Browns.
doing.
No, the team that was offering us a first, third, and a fifth for next year to take 16 was the Browns. That the team didn't load up yet.
Yeah, they can eat. They can
Oh,
eat
okay.
eat a bag.
They can eat rocks. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, what we got, Twan? Is it our pick yet?
So, yeah. Best available is Tyler Warren, Jalen Walker at edge, Malachi Starks at safety,
Give me
James
give me
Pierce.
Jalen. Give me Jalen Walker.
There you go. I love it already.
Oh yeah,
And
we
he's a
got to get that
scheme,
defense
and he's a
right.
scheme fit too.
Yes.
Well,
He
he
is.
fits with Evero. He's a scheme fit.
Oh yeah,
He
you
is.
could use him at edge, off ball linebacker. I like him.
Mike Green, it was nice knowing you. Bye.
You gonna play this shit every time?
Okay, what they got at
Ooh,
D
ooh,
tackle,
Ooh.
D
ooh.
lineman? What they got at D lineman?
No, first of all, let's read best available first.
Okay, what's best
They
available?
got they got they got Nick Amorari and safety at the top. Derek Harmon on defensive line, Derek Harmon and cornerback Benjamin Morris out of Notre Dame.
I like
and and
Benjamin
and
Morris out of
Jackson
Notre
Dart
Dame.
if you want to kick Bryce to the curb. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you know
Nick.
how I am. Y'all know how I feel about Bryce, but I know they ain't
I
gonna
know.
do
Nah.
that. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
ki-
But
I'm
yeah,
just
but most definitely, hey, I would.
I was about to say I'm playing devil's advocate. Ignore me.
Yeah. But who you say they got at D tackle, D lineman?
Derek Harmon.
I
Derek
don't know.
Harmon.
But they
What college?
look,
What college?
but he went to Oregon.
Oregon.
But
Oregon.
they
Okay,
have
okay, okay.
but they have Nick Amorari at safety.
There's conversations that say he's better than Malachi
Ron,
Starks. I don't
first
even
name
get into
Ron,
those
last name.
conversations.
Y'all give me 1 second. I just pulled up to my stop. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Okay.
Why you had to emphasize it again?
Because Twan wants him to take Nick Amanwari.
Listen, as soon as I
Twan.
I'm
see
keep that one wrong.
Twan. Twan.
this might as well be a Twan draft now.
Oh my God,
I've been
Donovan is
took zero.
Laku. Wow. But we need D tackles.
Princely's there too.
Princely, he's kind of a scheme fit. There's a lot of guys you really need to look to see who's scheme fit before you just pick them, just because they're great.
Yeah, that's why I kind of told
You
I
know.
told people I don't think Jack Sawyer's a scheme fit for our team.
Okay, y'all. I got a minute before she give me my paperwork back. Okay, give me the you said the safety. Give me the man. No, man. We
I
gotta
already
fix
took
that
him.
front seven, man. You already
I
took them?
already took him. Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Twan. We gotta fix that front seven, man. Okay, who we got? Who we got available now?
Alfred Collins is there at D tackle.
Who's
Donovan
that?
Ezekiel.
Alpha Collins. Yeah, give me Alpha. Give me Alpha Collins, most definitely.
All right.
Twan, I just seen.
All right, next, who they got at
Isaiah Bond at wide receiver, Caleb Johnson at running back, Harold Fanning at tight end.
who they got at linebacker?
All right.
I like Harold Fanning though, but we gotta fix that defense though, man.
Well, I'm taking Harold Fanning. Fuck that shit.
So is
Well,
this?
go on
You may as well just let Big Tight do his own draft. This is a Twan draft now.
No, he made some picks.
He made
Lord.
Oh, there go Barry
Twan.
Carter right there, man. We gotta take Barry Carter.
I don't know. Let me
That's
scroll
a
down,
reach.
Twan. See what pick you got. See what pick you got
That
next.
ain't no. Oh yeah. What he at? What is that?
He's
94.
94. We're at 78.
Okay.
He'll be there at 110.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, but I think that you could get Vaughn Jr. at 10. You might be able to get Chris Paul at 10.
If you get
Well,
Harold Fanning,
go.
you don't have to worry about drafting a wide receiver.
Yeah, go on
Right.
and get Harold Fanning. He'll be a weapon. We'll find something for him.
He's already drafted it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I know what you was gonna say, bro.
Uh-huh.
Okay, who we got available now?
Oh, that's not worth it.
Who we got available?
Take shit. I was still on tight ends. Demetrius Knight, linebacker from South Carolina. Kyle Kennard, edge from South Carolina.
Give me Kyle Kennard.
Well, I mean, I already took another edge already.
Oh, you did? What the
Yeah,
hell?
he took Donovan Aziroaku out of Boston College. He's nice.
Oh, okay.
But look at number 82 though. Look at number 82.
Oh my God, Twan, this
Yeah,
is just going to be your draft. Stop it. If you don't know, since you can't see, it's Cam Scatabo, the running back out of Arizona
the running
State.
back. I like Cam Scatterbo, but I'm not drafting right now. Give me what they got at corner. No, wait a minute. Wide receiver, is Jalen Roy still there? Wide receiver.
Stop it, Twan. I want you to draft Scatabo so bad.
Hey, we need a change of pace back, man. I like old boy from SMU, man.
Who?
The running back from SMU.
Oh, Bashard. What's his name?
Smith. What's his name? Bashard Smith, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No.
Twan.
Oh, what do you want?
He wanted you to look at corners, or he wanted to see if Jalen Royals was still there. That's right.
Yeah, at wide receiver.
At wide receiver.
Royals been gone.
He been gone.
You got to get him checked in top 3 picks.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I know. The last time I did it, he was still available, like 3rd, 4th round.
I can look. So you can see his ass is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. Okay.
We're
just finish it up for me, man, because I'm driving. I can't see.
Hey, you damn right.
Lord. Dear Lord, here we go.
We already know. We already know what's happening.
I better be able to do it when I better be able to do it when I can see. So yeah, because you calling it out to me, man. I don't want to be taking up a whole lot of time.
Man, we don't care. We ain't got nothing fucking talk.
Look at that.
Man,
you could have got Ollie Gordon later.
Ollie Gordon is nice. Both him and Raheem Sanders.
Hey, that dude is a touchdown waiting to happen. Ollie Gordon is.
Oh yeah. He was supposed to come out in the draft
is your pick?
year.
It's your pick, Twan.
He's a linebacker.
Ooh, okay. Running back.
Barrett Carter is still there. I'll be damned.
Barrett Carter still there?
Yep.
You got to get him for him.
This far down, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's down. You got to scroll down a little further, Twan. He's there, and it wouldn't be a reach at 94, and we're picking 113. That's not a reach.
Facts.
Oh my gosh, Cat, would you please? Are you comfy now? Climbing up on the back of my chair, getting all. Stop it. Fucking Cat.
Man, look, cats have no fucking relax.
Chill. Yeah, I'm aware. This thing just came in here like it had the zoomies and then climbed up on the back of my chair with a wild look in her face.
I'm a dog lover, but I respect cats. Cats be like, fuck you. Cats don't give a damn about your feelings.
That's evil.
Man, they are evil.
Cats be like, man, like, let's go outside, such as that. Man, fuck that.
Hey, so I was just looking. So
ooh, Ty Robinson.
They said if we're trying to get a nose guard, we should either get Kenneth Grant, which that ain't gonna happen.
No.
Deion Walker,
which could happen, but
that could happen. Tyleik Williams.
Tyleik Williams out of Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jordan Phillips out of Maryland.
I haven't done any tape on him.
And then Nazir Stackhouse.
Oh, from Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Jamari?
Ty Robinson is not bad, y'all. I'm just saying.
He's
out
not.
of Nebraska. He's not bad. For this late, I mean, for him to be somebody that's going to develop potentially anyway.
Yeah, but Ty Robinson's going to be a 3-tech. for sure.
Well, isn't that what we need? A 3-tech is good for the run.
Well, we need a 0-tech.
Oh, for God's sake! Well,
we need a 0. We need somebody to stand in that middle and take up 2 bodies.
Well, that's where Alfred Collins comes in.
Well, for Evero system, if we everybody on Evero system needs to have the word versatile or multi-role next to their name at this point, because he'll just throw your ass anywhere. I'm just being honest. He will. Yeah. It makes no sense. He will just do it. Who'd you take? Cross?
Yep.
Deion Walker.
Like Cross out of
Deion Walker is a big ass dude, man.
And they've got
bodies. He got a weird body style.
Yeah,
Deion Walker?
What's a big ass dude? That guy from fucking Florida.
Cameron Jackson?
I don't think it's Cam Jackson. I'll double check.
That motherfucker,
no.
He too big. You got to lose some weight.
Exactly.
Oh, you talking about the 400-pound dude? The 400-pound dude?
Desmond Watson.
That motherfucker 500 pounds all day. They might got him listed as for something.
Desmond Watson is every bit of whatever weight he is. I'm about to get his true weight here in a minute.
Yeah, they trying to look. He 5 something. Ain't no way in hell he 4 something.
Desmond Watson is 6.
About the dude from Florida.
Yeah, Desmond Watson is 6'5", and his actual his measured based on his measurements, his true weight is 400. He's gonna have to lose weight no matter what. 454 pounds.
Wow,
that is a big mofo.
Yeah. He's gonna have to drop 70 pounds.
No, that's unhealthy, man. That's unhealthy.
And he did now. Granted, he is also not an every down. Like, he doesn't play every snap either. Just keep that in mind.
Where is he playing at? Is he that's a nose guard?
He's
right
a
there.
nose. He's a nose.
Yeah, he's a nose.
In Florida, he's a nose.
That's a nose guard.
What's his weight again?
454.
Okay. So they say he's 60 pounds more than me.
Sure.
Ain't no way in hell. Y'all seen me. Ain't no way in hell.
He said, ain't no way in hell. Y'all seen me.
I'm half of them. And they got that big ass Kobayashi ass back there. Ain't trying to lick his ass, but it's there.
Oh.
I mean, look, the motherfucker got to bend down and stick his ass out on every play.
Deion Walker. When I was saying he's big, he's tall. He's 6'7".
Yeah, Deion Walker is that's something. Yeah.
Deion Walker looks like a drunk.
What? Looks like a what?
What?
He's fucking drunk.
What? No, he doesn't.
He looks like he drinks alcohol or some shit.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
Oh, you talking about his face? I gotta see this. I gotta see a good picture of him.
He got like that slim ass body in the back and then all that tummy. Beer belly ass dude.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right, y'all. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't understand. He is bad. This dude got a bad body.
Yeah, he built crazy, bro.
Why his lower body so small?
I don't know, man. You ever seen that tall ass dude? You see him from the back, and then when you turn around, you're like, man, this motherfucker got a big ass beer belly.
Oh my goodness, he is. Hey, I don't understand why he built like this.
Oh my God.
I don't understand it.
What was that trend that people were doing a while back? We listen and we don't judge.
Oh yeah.
Dear God.
He got a little lower body, and then he got that belly, and then his upper body doesn't go out, so it's just weird. He's like a beanpole with a belly. Yeah, that is. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna have to get Twan that one. He is weirdly. Hey,
Twan, at wide receiver, see if Pat Bryant's still there.
Ooh, I like Pat Bryant.
He's very underrated. He is. Draft him.
We take it. Hey, we take. You know who we take? We picking up in the Nick Nash, undrafted free agent.
Shit. Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels going on tour? Shit.
They're gonna be in Raleigh in June.
I gotta go to that shit, bro. I don't even know who I'm there to see more.
So underrated. I was about to say big time. I don't know if you know it, but him and Dante Thornton out of Tennessee, they both led college football for their entire careers in separation against both zone and man.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys, you know how everybody kept saying, we don't get no separation. Pat Bryant and Dante Thornton led the entire college football for their entire careers for over the last 4 years, in both in separation against both man and zone coverage. I had to look that up and started doing a list because everybody kept complaining about that a couple years ago, and some people complained about it this year. I'm like, well, we're going to find some damn gems.
Pretty good draft one. I'm gonna have to say, I have to give it to you. That was a pretty good draft.
Yeah, and I love the Chase Lunt pick.
Yep.
Put him right behind Taylor. Say okay.
Mm-hmm. Chase is look. I think I turned Chase Luntz on to Claire.
You did.
I told Claire to just take a look at him. He just at UConn, bro. And the thing was, other schools was trying to, recruit him like to leave there. You know what I'm saying? Like he could go get more money or whatever because other like bigger schools wanted him. But all his family went to UConn and he didn't want to leave there.
Oh, you talking about the offensive tackle from UConn?
Yeah,
Chase Luntz. Yeah, Chase Luntz.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. He said he told his dad, I think his dad passed away. He told his dad he was finishing his career at UConn.
Oh yeah, he wasn't gonna not do that.
It's still not a bad thing because he still stands out. But
I'm not gonna lie. 2 or 3 of the linemen that stood out in this draft, outside of like your obvious top, like your guys that are gonna be in like your top 30, which you're gonna be like your what was his name? Like Kelvin Banks and your the kid out of LSU, all those guys. The ones that stood out in the back of the draft are kids that kind of come from either not, schools that aren't known for football or smaller schools. That's what I found interesting. Like the kid out of William and Mary is somebody who's going to probably go in like the 3rd or 4th round. Chase Luntz, another one. There's another guy that goes to, I think it's like it's somewhere in Washington, and he's a Samoan guy. I can never pronounce his name, but he's a right tackle that I think it's a gem that's going to go late as well. So I mean, it's interesting this year where some of these gems are at these smaller schools or they're at schools not known for their football. And it's just interesting how that worked this year. So
I see Dom said that Abdul Carter won't get past the Giants. Well, I'm going to say this right now.
If the Giants draft Abdul Carter, then Dayball may as well go back to New York and pack their bags.
2026, they will have a new coach.
Yes, because if the Giants do not leave with a quarterback with their first pick this year, I think even though the owner is saying I need to be more patient, he will not be patient after that point.
All right, Claire.
Yes.
Stepping up is Claire, Aries Claire.
Oh, good. Okay. I've not done this a million times. Woohoo. All righty. At 8, I'm definitely trading back because
you should see what's there first.
I mean, okay. Well, go ahead, Twan. Just go. Now, Nick, if somebody is there that makes absolutely no sense, Abdul, oh my God.
See?
But how realistic is that, Nick? I know you're saying there's a lot of teams that are going to be moving up, and everybody will say, well, because of his shoulder injury, didn't we just kick and scream about drafting players?
If you want to. I mean, you can trade back still.
Oh, I'm trading back because we need picks.
We don't need no more picks.
No, we need a second. We need some second round.
We need a earlier second rounder.
The gap between 8 and 57 is astronomical. I'm sorry.
That's a lot.
Like,
that's damn near 2 rounds.
But no, I'm trade back. Just do the same thing that we just did with Big Tight, because that's what I've done. I've either done that or I've traded back with Dallas. But Dallas is starting to get more greedy the more I do these.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how I got it. I got Cam Ward. I got Cam Ward going to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I got Travis Hunter going to Cleveland. I got Shador Sanders going to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I got Will Campbell going to the New England Patriots.
Mm.
I got Abdul Carter going to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh yeah.
I got Mason Graham going to the Raiders.
Oh dear Jesus.
I got Jalen Walker, and this is for right now. I got Jalen Walker going to the Jets.
Mm.
Now, this is what I said for right now. But the reason why I got this for right now, because if Ted McMillan falls to us, I'm not thinking for myself. I'm thinking like what Canales is going to be thinking.
Oh God.
And I think we'll take Ted at 8 if he's available. I got Kelvin Banks going to New Orleans at 9, and I got Will Johnson going to Chicago at 10.
There are so many people that love Ted. I like him too, but God damn it, y'all.
I want
historically worst defense in the NFL, and we want to take Ted effing McMillan.
And you can get other guys, bro. You can get Royals.
Yeah, you don't have to. Or you just go get somebody for agency and you don't go get anybody in the draft at all. Or you go get a great playmaking tight end. Or I don't know. What do I know? Anyway.
The thing is, if we go all defense,
we're not going to go all defense.
Crazy heavy defense. Then those guys, they're not developing. We're throwing them right in the hot ass soup as soon as they get it.
Well, Twan, I hate to say it, but that's probably going to end up happening no matter what.
Yeah, we ain't got no choice. We ain't got no choice about that.
This is what I say. It always happens to bad teams, bro.
Correct.
But this is what I'm gonna say to rebut that, Twan. If coaching can be better and we can actually develop these players, we have seen a couple teams who had bad defenses last year with a bunch of young guys up there. At the beginning of the season, it looked a little rough. And then as it went down the stretch, those guys started to show.
True. But Nick, so here's Twan, can I shed just and this is not me saying because I know, because I definitely don't know. And I'm the last person to my football knowledge when it comes to actually playing the sport is slim.
I said
she said she wanted to trade back. You ain't
No, I'm listening to you. I was just fucking with her.
Oh my God. Anyway, but no. So the reason why I also know we're not going to go all defense, as much as I would love to see that happen in a way, because like it or not, y'all, next year, 2 things are going to happen when it comes to Evero. Either one, it's going to end up being just as bad, and he's going to finish out his year, and he's going to finish out this final year, and he's going to either get fired or we're just not going to sign him to another contract. Close all that out, Juan. Or he's going to somehow bring this, God Almighty. Or somehow he's going to bring back this defense from the depths of hell.
Not you.
And they're going to be a top 5 defense somehow. Like if by some miraculous stretch, don't see it happening, but by some miraculous stretch, if that happens, if we wanted to keep him, it's likely that he will, if he does do that, because we've seen it happen every year, if he gets tapped for a head coaching job, he's out of here. So either way, you can't really he can develop him all he wants to, but there's at least a 90% chance he will not be back here next year, either for a good or a bad reason. So it's like that's why we won't go all defense, because you're going to put a lot of stock into a draft on a defense for a coordinator who probably will not be back here for better or for worse.
Well, that's why I've been kept saying, look, if we're going to do all this heavy defense, make sure he ain't making the picks.
Oh, I agree. That's
because he's only going to build a team that he wants, and if the new defensive coordinator comes in and he don't run a 3-4, then we got a bunch of guys that's playing out of what they're accustomed to.
See, now I could be an asshole right here and draft Ashton Genty, but I'm not. Kidding.
Why would you be an asshole?
Because everyone's goes, I can't believe you would spend the first round pick on a running back. Nobody. Anyway.
Look, man.
Ashton Genty
running back. I'm just not taking a running back that high out of the division. Out of the division he just came out of.
Mm-hmm. And I know right now Dom 34 is like, if you don't fucking draft Tyler Warren after trading back.
When we saw Ashton Genty play a real team, yeah.
Dom 34 is so high on Tyler Warren, he wouldn't even want us to trade back. He wants us to take him at 8.
Let me say this. I am not, after looking into Tyler Warren, I am not that impressed.
I still think Harold Fannin is light years better than Tyler Warren, in my opinion. Just I know he doesn't have the size or the athleticism like that, but to me, Tyler Warren, Alfred, Jesus, Harold Fannin is a better pick. Take Jalen Walker since you apparently aren't controlling it.
I'm not.
Listen, this is what I'm going to say, Claire. Tyler Warren is not Brock Bowers. So with that being said, I don't.
What's stupid is he would take this offer in real life because it's Buffalo, but we're going to reject it. Jesus. Okay. This is really all this interior. I'm not taking Jalen Morals at 47. You can miss me with all that. Who is a defensive lineman?
Well, see, this is what I hate about the numbers that they put on players and shit, and tell you what round they should go. Who's to say Jalen Royals don't turn out to be a motherfucker you should have picked first? I told you, we get caught up in these numbers and we go, oh, they only got him slated to go such and such, then I ain't gonna. That don't mean he ain't way better than the motherfuckers that get picked in front of him. I'm not saying this about Claire. I'm talking about, I think overall people get caught up on these numbers with these mock drafts. And I've seen people where they've gotten like Fs, Ds, FC, a B minus, D, F, going up and down their mock drafts. But if you look at the mock draft and what that team was trying to do, it was incredible.
Right.
They just weren't picking what the damn computer was telling them to do. I tell some people, when people say somebody's going to be a generational player, I say you can never call anybody a generational player until after they've done it.
Oh. Don't let Nick Wright hear you say that, because Nick Wright likes to call them elite generational. He does the cardinal sin and calls them an EG player, which is to me no.
You can call him at the level he just did that in. Not at the next level.
Call him EG. No, do not. I hate the word E and I hate the word G. When they're put together, it's even worse.
It's like we get crazy every year, Big Tight. Like, we see every year where people drop and go up, and we see every year where really, really good people come out of college, they wind up not being shit. And then every year we go, oh, this guy gonna dominate. We don't know that shit yet. We hope he dominate.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but realistically, Twan, let's say about this. A lot of the guys that they have said to be generational talents have been pretty good lately.
No, how many motherfuckers is in the draft?
I didn't say all of them. I said a lot of the guys in the last 6-7 years, they said generational type talent have turned out to be pretty good.
So what's the excuse for Bryce Young?
No,
I couldn't help it.
Who said that Bryce Young was a generational type talent?
Oh God! Don't
PPP.
Yeah, will say that.
The media, the moment the S2 test. Notice the S2 test was never a
Prom says it.
Well, Prime is not and this is not me dogging Prime, so don't take this out of context. Prime, if you ever end up listening back to this, if you're listening to it now, this is not me calling. I'm not talking shit. Prime is also not an NFL analyst or an ESPN analyst. Oh my God, Edge. Well, you can take that up with Prime. I'm talking about people within the media, like actual ESPN, NFL, those types of people will say Bryce was generational. He's elite processor. So when you say who, I'm saying go back and watch every single interview with Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter. They at some point called him generational, and then the S2 Cast came out, and all of a sudden he was a intelligent generational talent. Oh my Lord!
Well, I don't know.
Then the first game came, and
I told you like 2 minutes ago to go to D lineman. I'm waiting on you. Why is Deion Walker dropping? That's crazy. Okay.
They're dropping because this website says so. It ain't because they know.
True. Just because you know what? I'm gonna just
go ahead and pick the guy with who built like a refrigerator with the doors open.
Who, Walker?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't drafting Walker. I was going to actually take Collins, but I'm going to go by with what you just said. Do not worry about the numbers. I still Alfred Collins has been in quite a few mock drafts that even I haven't done. Alfred Collins, fine. I'll take him.
Yeah, go. Who the fuck you think is going to get it done? You ain't got to put Deion Walker up because everybody else doing it.
I mean, well, I don't think Alfred Collins has the size.
He's considered a first. Here's the thing. Okay, so we're gonna.
You would have overreached on him too because look, he's still there.
Oh, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to do that. What do you mean? Okay, walk it back for a second. Hold on, Nick. You said he doesn't have the size for what?
To play nose.
I think he's too thin too. I gotta agree with Nick. He's a thin big man. He's just a big truck. Like he fixed trucks or some shit.
6'5", 320 is too small.
But
I'm not. No. It's to play nose. To play nose. Nose you want the big dude. Big.
So we're gonna go back to what I said earlier. For one, does Evero even run a traditional 3-4 where you need a nose tackle? No. Has he said that? Has he? No, he does not. Because he says he needs to, but he doesn't. So should he? Yes. Does he? No. Will he? Probably not. So if that's the case, draft guys who would fit in a hybrid system, which is what Texas runs. They run a 3-4 or a 4-2-5 hybrid. They run both. That is what Texas runs. They even run a 2-5 something. They run something very weird too, like where there's 2 in the front. I've never seen such a thing. So there's that. So get a guy who is known to play in different hybrid schemes. Alfred Collins is used to that. That is what Evero is going to do for now. And because he's used to the hybrid system, Dan Morgan says he likes the hybrid use of the 3-4. We are probably going to get another 3-4 guy, even if Evero is not here next year. He's a versatile lineman. In other words, that's what we need, because I'm even drafting guys who, in spite of Evero being here or not, they can still be productive potentially with another guy coming in. I don't want just a nose, because the next guy might not need a nose. And then we just drafted him for what reason? Okay. What are we looking at? Why are we looking at Deion Walker screaming? What are we looking at?
Hold up. Not even the right picture.
Okay.
Good job, bro.
Show Deion Walker's face.
That wasn't even the right picture. My bad. That's the right picture.
It's the same picture.
Look at that big ass inner tube around his thighs.
I can't even see his thighs in this picture.
You're right, because his damn stomach is covering him up. He's badly built, man. But they're gonna have to make him lose some weight.
Badly built, but if the dude, here's the thing: if the dude is a mauler at the next level, then who the fuck cares?
He's 340. He's actually probably pretty good weight. Twan.
I was gonna say if he's only 340, Kenneth Grant's bigger than him, and everybody loves him.
What Gaskins trying to tell you is that if he lose all that weight, then the motherfucker turns into a tight end, bro. You don't even need him down
Oh
there,
my goodness gracious. Okay, let's get back to the draft. Just to shout out something that Neo Shadow Wolf, I hope I'm saying all that collectively right. Hey Twan, you need to do a mock where we trade up to the 4th or 5th because we all know it's not out of the realm of possibility. For what though? Who are we trading up to go get?
We could try it. We could try it. Hey man,
No,
look, number one show for the fans, by the fans. You asked for it, Neo Shadow Wolf 28. We're gonna do it.
I just want to know if we're doing this based off of that, then I want to know who Neo Shadow Wolf thinks we're going to go up to go get then. Because we're not just gonna do it just to say we did it. We're gonna do it to go get somebody. So who is it?
Abdul Carter. We're gonna give it to him. We're gonna give it to him. Shit. We ain't never did one. I want to see what it looked like too.
Are you starting this one over or are we continuing?
No. We're gonna finish yours first.
Okay, where are we at? 57.
Hold on. Y'all hear that?
What do you hear?
Oh my god.
All right, guys. You know you're gonna take Princely. Let's go.
Actually, he's kind of a scheme fit. Okay, yeah, I am. Because I like Princely Emmanuel. And shut up, Juan. I know. I like him. I like him. I like him a lot. Honestly, I could have taken Landon Jackson.
Bro.
With Landon Jackson is technically the better scheme fit. I thought he was gone by now. But here we are. Anyway.
I'm gonna try to do that on every pick to see if I can guess what she's doing. All right, so we on 74, and this is best.
Landon Jackson is still there. Ain't no fucking way at 74 he is still there.
Somebody didn't want him.
Because I'm as big as his ass is,
motherfucker.
You wanted Jalen Rose to be there so bad, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, okay, Claire got an edge, D-line, and another edge. Claire's going to safety.
I don't want. I love Watts, but you know. I am going to go.
Going safety right here. You either going safety or cornerback.
Oh God, he's right there.
And if it's corner, she's gonna take Darian Porter.
Yes, I am gonna take Darian Porter, but I'm not gonna take him right here.
Right.
Maybe.
And if it's a safety, she's gonna take. I don't think you like Andrew Makuba.
I do. There's only 3 on this that I like, and it's not Watts, actually, believe it or not. There's only 3. But anyway, well now 4. If you keep scrolling down.
Yeah, you know who I like, but they can get them much later.
But okay, yeah. Okay, so let's go back up. So I know this is gonna sound crazy. Go to tight end.
Okay. All right.
Oh, take him. Yep.
Now go back to safety.
I don't know why everybody's so high on Elijah Arroyo. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people I know who have said we should get him. I wouldn't do it.
Now she wants to go back to safety. And
here's what I'm going to do, because I know we need draft Kevin Winston. I'll skip over Watts.
She's going to grab her other safety and Sebastian Castro later. What position would I guess that Claire would go to next?
You said corner is where I would go next.
Yeah, corner or linebacker. I'm going corner. I'm going to give you a chance to look at the linebackers as well.
Go Barrett Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius Knight's good too, but I like Barrett Carter just a little bit more.
Now back to cornerback. Denzel Bird.
I'm going to no. I don't. No Ohio State. No.
I'm taking Kobe Bryant.
That's who I'm going to take, but I don't want to take him right here. I actually, you know what? Screw it. Take Kobe. Yeah, that's who I was waiting for because I'm like, man, if he falls a little further, that might be worth it. I'm taking Kobe Bryant. Yes, he is a scheme fit. Anyone from Ohio State, y'all, unless we just run strictly 4-3, they are not going to fit in what we're trying to do.
All right, now here's Claire again, yo. At this point, Claire is either going to double dip in safety or she's going to say, Twan, show me the running backs.
Twan, show me the running backs. Oh my God. I hate being predictable. Oh.
And the motherfucker right there, y'all been talking shit.
Go draft Ollie Gordon.
Okay, so we're gonna have two S. Hey, look, bro, the Cowboy is gonna be in the backfield.
Okay.
The orange Cowboy is gonna be in the backfield. Now she's definitely double dipping in the safeties.
Maybe. I also maybe scroll down where I don't even know how many picks I've got left. I'm over here just kind of going through the motions. I've got 3. Okay, so this is going to be a little odd for me. Can I ask y'all an honest question? Do we know if we are keeping Cade Mays? Is anyone just without a doubt certain we are keeping Cade Mays?
I don't know.
I think I give it 80% chance.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's higher than what most people have. I've heard people say 50-50. I've heard 40-60 too.
I don't know. I don't know because it sounds like it looks like they're going to keep Austin Corbett.
Yeah, they ain't keeping both of them.
Oh, yeah, but Corbs is.
I think the odd man now is going to be Brady Christensen. He's going to be on the move,
which is unfortunate in a way.
Yeah, I don't want him to, but
because he is forget how he's a swing lineman. You know how people say swing tackle.
You can play any of them positions.
I mean, I get the whole jack of all trades, master of none, but damn, you can put him just about anywhere, and he's gonna be perfectly fine wherever he's at. Accelerate. Just for the sake of convenience, let's go look at the interior lineman. I've never done it this early, but let's look.
I think it's. I mean, but like I said, I think it's going to be. I think it's going. Well, I'm okay with Cade Mays too. Cade Mays played pretty decent down the stretch.
And the thing is too is I also know because we signed him. I think we signed him to some kind of something. Andrew Ryan is the kid that we got in the as an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's a end all be all here. I'm not saying that he is the future, but that's who they would have at backup.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with having a rookie to back him up, and then
watch this. Peer pressure. Do it, Claire.
You know what? Just cause no.
You know you want to do it.
No.
You know you want to do it.
No.
Do it.
Oh. Okay. Well, where were we at before? We go back to what
we're at 147.
Go to safety. It's okay, Dwan. Go to safety.
Do it.
Yeah, he wants you to pick Chase Law.
I got you cornered like Connect 4 now.
I can't believe Billy Bowman's still there. He's another one. Well, I'm going to go Sebastian Castro. He is.
Yeah. Now let's go back. So you can do it. He's gone.
Although Holland Pierce, after being, I can't remember who had us look at him last time. That is a big dude.
Oh, that was me.
Was it you? It was somebody. I don't know. But yeah, Holland, or maybe I thought it was JJ because he watched when Rutgers played Ohio State. I don't know. Somebody did.
I saw him too. I mean, shit.
Okay. So right here,
Rutgers got some players on that team, bro.
So let's. I'm going to take Holland Pierce here because we need somebody because Taylor Moton's not going to be here for forever.
Nice.
And
gotta get somebody that's some backup. A big dude.
And maybe, just maybe, the next draft we'll draft a quarterback who can be able to see over Holland Pierce at his 6'8" self.
The Bryce sexuals won't allow it.
I mean, maybe. If Bryce plays bad, then maybe. But if not, then you're probably just going to be mad that we still have Bryce.
Well, we could have got Jabbar Muhammad, but he just went off the board.
It's all right. So let's
It's
go.
best available.
I know there's someone in particular. I know this would be a third one, but can you please go to edge rushers? I know it's a third one. I know.
Jalen Rucker?
No. There's someone in particular, and if Edge is around, he'll know. He's probably
Baron Sorrell?
No, he's gone already. Well, dang. Okay.
Sorrell's not gone. He's right there.
I know that's not who Edge. You should know because we just watched tape on him the other night. But no, he's gone already.
Oh, fucking damn it! Oh, I forgot his damn name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Still my fault.
Oh, I'm not doing another running back.
Is any of these guys worth special teams? What about special teams?
I mean, so, well, I mean, the go-to would be Nick Nash, obviously.
All right.
Yeah, let's just do Nick Nash. There was one particular guy I was looking at that I think would be great also for special teams and potentially going into the defense. And Nick Nash being there then is crazy, but yeah.
Your love is toxic. There it is. That's a nice healthy draft right there. I would do cartwheels up and down.
I was gonna say for any, I had to look up his name again too, but someone who I think is, and I know the Panthers have spoken to him at the Senior Bowl, but Ahmed Hassanin from Boise State is a hell. They've got him listed as a D lineman / edge rusher. That dude is. He's something different. I actually like him. He will go very late though. I mean, he had 12 sacks one year, 9 sacks another. I like him. Oh wait, did we want to do the trade up to 4th or 5th?
That's whatever Nick wanted to do.
Oh,
I thought you said you was going to do it. You can go ahead and do it, and I'll go after this.
All right, well, shit, let's do it then.
Okay.
Get the motherfucking trade.
I was gonna say, Shadow Wolf, if you're here. Oh, it would either be for Mason Graham or Abdul Carter because Dan Morgan and Canales have talked about maybe trading up. Well, that's news to me. Usually they're all about trading back, especially Dan.
Let's see what New England would be willing to do. So, let's establish who we would be going after first.
It got to be a dual Carter or Mason Graham.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Watch every if they watch them trade up and every Panthers fan gets super scared. Oh my God, they're gonna take a quarterback. No.
Let's fuck with Cleveland then.
Fuck with Cleveland.
All right, so we'll get Cleveland. Oh shit! What happened?
It took your thing away. Cleveland.
All right.
As if Cleveland doesn't have enough picks. My God. Not enough. Okay. Oh my God. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
What did he?
So we're just gonna give. So here you go, Neoshot. We're gonna give Cleveland our whole draft because.
Yeah.
Because we want one player.
Yeah. I'm here to tell you right now. I know y'all love Abdul Carter, Mason Graham. They ain't worth all that.
Nah. Hold on, let me try.
This defensive draft is too deep to be doing all this.
I don't foresee us trading up at all.
Nah, I don't see a situation like that either. They just want to see what it looked like, though.
It's not going to look pretty.
To trade into the top 5.
See if we can finesse the Giants. Give them one of these fish. Nope. 4th, 5th.
You took away the first round pick. Still not enough. Give them the 6th or give them our 7th rounder. It probably won't do much though. Oh no, we can't take any more picks from them.
Yeah, it's not gonna work at all. Yeah, Giants are
this
not
team to
moving
go
from they're not moving from number 3.
They'd be dumb to do so.
And then somebody's gonna get fired if they do so too.
Oh, they want our whole team.
They want our whole. Yep.
Hold on, what y'all giving us back?
You
take the rest of their team too.
Nope, now you're asking for too much. It looks like. If you take away that third, maybe. Well, we're still nope.
All right.
It was fine a second ago, and then it hated it. What about New England?
I went there. They wanted the whole team.
New England?
Yep. Hold on. Let me try something else real quick. Get that. We want this back. This back. This back. You know what I'm gonna do? Fuck it. I'm just gonna force the trade. We'll trade with we'll say the Giants do something stupid.
I mean, that's not above them.
Yeah. It's gotta be believable.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Us allowing Brian Burns to go for a second and a fifth seemed pretty dumb on our end, but what do I know? Considering at first we were telling them first rounders for Brian Burns, and they were like, "Do I want to? Yeah," or like, "Should we? Yeah." Do we want to? No.
Yeah, we should have took that Ram shit.
Yeah, look who's in charge. Federer.
Talk to Scotty Shitterer. Scott Shitterer.
That bullshit.
Listen, all I'm saying is this: Brian Burns didn't perform.
Neo Shadow Wolf said to try Jacksonville.
I'm gonna try. Okay, so look, we're gonna take that third. And we're gonna give them. I'm gonna give them the first fourth, but they got to give us their fifth.
So Neo Shadow Wolf said that he would swap with Jacksonville, give them our 113 for this year, and give them a future third. So like a 2026 third. That's what he's saying we should try to do. Oh my goodness.
All right, hold on. I gotta go out and come back in. Damn, these motherfuckers like so sensitive. You touch something, you gotta go in it and come back out of it. All right. 8th. Put it. Yeah. We need that. They can have this. And they can have this.
Oh, they're not doing that, Twan.
And
I'm here to tell you right now, they're not going to give up a first and a second. To pick in the top 3, this. It's
did
not.
I pick their second?
You did pick.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I told you this thing is so sensitive, bro. this, and motherfucker.
Twan,
I think this is the universe trying to tell you this ain't gonna be realistic anyway. Stop it.
Motherfucker.
Now I just took away all the Carolina picks. Oh my god.
Now I want to move. Let me just get this shit first.
You broke the draft, bro. You broke the draft.
All right, so 2026, get him a third round.
But he's saying to do this with Jacksonville, not the Giants.
I like Claire, man. I ain't doing all this stupid shit. I'm just gonna take it that the Giants do some dumb shit. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it and force it.
Man, the Cowboys is people who do dumb shit. I don't know if the Giants are known.
And Jacksonville
doing dumb shit too.
I just thought about something. Jacksonville probably won't trade with us anyway.
Why?
Where did Liam Cohen just come from?
Oh yeah, probably. You're right.
Well, not that he cares. I mean, he's not part of their organization anymore, so he may not give two shits. But I don't know, because I don't think Liam Cohen was hired, right? Didn't he just get promoted to OC after old boy left? Yeah. Dave, yeah. I couldn't remember if he got hired, if he just got promoted. Not enough. We know.
I'm gonna force it.
How?
Where's the force trade button?
Gone.
Damn it! Took the force trade button off.
It's either that or it's in the settings, and you need to. I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck it.
I don't.
Man, they saying that shit ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
In other words, Twan's saying there's no shot I'm fiddling with this much longer.
We tried. Hey, something
All right. Well, just go ahead and start the draft. Did you start it?
Oh, yes, I was about to make fun of. I was about to make fun of Twan too. I was going to say. I thought Twan was, oh my God, Nick! You know, okay.
Hey, there you go. That's our force way up right there.
There we go.
We got it.
We just didn't get when we didn't have to give up a goddamn thing to do it. All right.
We didn't have to give up the whole.
We went through all that shit for nothing. You want Princely?
I don't know what I want in this one.
Man, if you gonna fix it, then fix it.
I'm taking you. You're right. I'm taking Princely.
Hey, I'm right, bro.
Come on, bro.
Don't need a shadow of. I'm not getting upset with you. I'm just saying.
Bro, we fuck up this draft.
If I know anything, Dan Morgan likes to trade back.
Alfred Collins.
This is about to be a mirror image of what I just did.
It's basically falling that same way, ain't it?
Except you might go Scatabo here if he's still on the board. Yeah.
You gotta take the scat, bro.
I don't know if I'm going Kevin Winston Jr. Kevin Winston Jr. I'm not taking Scatterbo.
Jalen Royals is gone. Although Torrey Horton would not be a bad pick either.
You been taking him, Nick.
No, that's you that's been taking Scatterboo.
You been taking Scatterboo too, punk.
No, I haven't.
I was gonna say Neo Shadow. I
Every
think
once
Jake.
in a blue moon, I take Scatterboo just for
No,
GP.
Scatterboo ain't good enough for him.
So here's the thing. Okay, can you for the sake of and Nick, I'm
Kevin
not trying to. I'm
Winston
not.
Jr.
Okay, go ahead, draft him. Lord help us. Okay, can you please look at Jake Majors before Neo Shadow Wolf blows a blood vessel in his brain? Because he said this like 3 times already in our chat.
Ooh.
He's a center for Texas. I know exactly who Jake Majors is. He would be an interior lineman.
I would definitely take Jake Majors, but I'll take him lower.
He's at 187. So if you really want to take a center,
that's like next to our last pick.
Yeah, he just didn't happen to be there when I was picking.
No.
Was I still supposed to be?
Take his ass.
Was I still supposed to be going? Yes or no?
Yeah.
No, you are. I just wanted to do that just so that way he could see where he was. This is my. You just piggybacking off my draft.
I'm not piggybacking off your draft. This is just how it's falling.
If you take every pick go ahead, take Kobe Bryant. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're a damn draft stealer, Nick. You're a damn draft stealer.
Now a draft stealer because it's falling. It's falling this way.
It's either that or Nick will go right here to double up at linebacker and take Small Munden. He's going to do one of the two.
Why would you tell people what I'm going to do? Am I that predictable?
Apparently, I am.
It's not. It's just how it's falling. Like these are the best players to pick.
I mean, it is falling.
I'm going to take Small Jr. I am going to take Small Jr.
Told you. Now he's going to go look at tight end.
No, I'm not.
Kidding.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go look at. Oh, I'm taking Kobe Bryant now.
Now he's taking Kobe Bryant.
Well, that's a good pick.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Still there. Nice.
Oh, now y'all want to fucking trade? Browns.
Oh, you ain't got no wide receivers.
Terrence Ferguson.
Oh, he wants Terrence Ferguson. Which that's a good tight end. I haven't talked about him much, but he is nice.
What'd you say? I ain't got no what?
He said no wide receiver, no.
Well, goddamn it, this whole defense. Let's go. Give me Nick Nash.
He said,
The dude is the Triple Crown winner, man, for college football, man. Come on now. The dude's gonna be nice.
Nick Nash. He is the Triple Crown winner for
where is he?
He I think he's gone. Go to wide receiver. Yeah, he gone.
Yeah. Got unlucky.
You could get LaJohntay Wester. LaJohntay.
Colorado.
That is definitely a black name.
You going to hell.
Isaac Tesla is nice too.
Tesla.
Everybody just keeps saying Tesla, but apparently that's not how you're supposed to say it.
Let's just go with Claire's idea. Take Tesla. Let's see what Tesla got. Tesla better be good, Claire.
He was good.
At the freaking look at pick 1, at pick 2, 20, whatever. You shouldn't be asking for anybody to be like gold. Jesus.
You're right. I'm not asking for him to be great. I just need him to be.
He's 6'4", 217 pounds.
Ooh, I like the size. That's a big wide receiver.
So look,
that was it.
I always let Edge go last so I can get my brain right for this shit.
You got to get your brain right for Edge.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky White is nice too.
You never heard Edge's motto? I make you. You know, just make it. He'll actually pick that motherfucker too, bro.
Make the pick look like a.
No process. Nobody help Ez out at all. I want everything to come from him.
Oh God. Okay.
You can laugh, but you can't say nothing.
Okay. Oh, we can laugh. Oh my
You put the
god.
pressure on Ed's ass. Ed might surprise us. Ed, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, hold on. Let me get on. All right, what we doing first?
We picking. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, well, let's get it.
Nope. Nope. All right. Fuck it. Give me Travis Hunter.
The fact that he said "fuck it," I already know it's gonna be different.
Fuck it. Yeah. Just pick the dude. Pick the dude that doesn't. That's not good at any position.
All right, here we go. We back on court.
Don't say that too loud, Nick. You're gonna have people coming up in here that don't even come up on this show very often.
Well, hey, look. Then, there was just some more subscribers.
Hey, go to. Hey, for real. Hey, go ahead. Go to edge rusher.
I mean, I don't think you had to rush him. He did tell you to go to edge rusher before you.
All right. Go to defensive line. Give me Shamar Turner. Look at linebacker.
Oh, you bastard.
Corner. Give me Trey. Now go to edge rusher. Jared Ivey. Nope. No. Don't do Jared Ivey. No. Go to tight end. Fuck. Nope. Safety. All right. Defensive line. Yeah.
God, I want to say something, but Twan said not to.
I can pick them later. Go to linebacker. Again, one more time, because I'm pretty sure I saw it. Give me Demetrius Knight. No. All right. All right. Now go ahead and give me Ivory. Go to wide out. Hell no. Fuck me. Go to defensive line. Shut up.
I had an intrusive thought and I was gonna say it. I'm glad I didn't. Sorry.
Edge rusher. Go ahead, give me a David Walker. Yeah, thank you. All right. Go ahead, give me Kobe Bryant. Safety. Nope.
David Walker's pretty nasty, man.
No, he is.
Some nasty work right there.
Malachi Moore. Okay, go to wide receiver. Nick Nash.
You have no idea how mad I want to be at that draft, but I'm not. I'm not. The only thing I will get you on Edge is you drafted 3 corners.
Why not a safety?
Yeah. Ed, you ain't drafting shit from me, man. I'm gonna tell you that shit, right?
I love the guys. It's just I wouldn't have unless your intention is Travis Hunter was supposed to be a wide receiver.
No.
I mean, you didn't pick up edges until the 4th round.
But Jared Ivey's not bad.
I'm not bad. I'm not mad at David Walker
and
or
David
Ivey.
Walker. No, because David Walker, he would be a great outside linebacker. He's played in the 3-4.
I know, but that's a chance, bro. That's a fucking chance, and y'all know it.
I just didn't agree with the Travis Hunter pick.
Dude is a nasty piece of work, man. That's the honest truth.
In college and in the division, we play for Central. Look, I'm not saying you can't be good. And look, that's a chance. That is a chance.
It is a chance, but at 141, I would take it. But my only criticism is pick 8.
I'm not a fan of freaking your boy, man.
I'm not a fan.
I would have let him. I would not have taken Travis Hunter.
I mean,
I'm not saying you. I'm not. I wouldn't have taken Ashton Genty either.
But
I wouldn't have taken him either.
I wouldn't have taken him either.
Okay, here's realistically speaking, and Edge, this is not a knock on what you because I love everything but pick 8. Huh?
I would have took Travis Hunter.
I wouldn't have.
No. See it.
Travis Hunter's.
I would have just taken Jalen Walker at pick 8. If you weren't going to trade
Travis Hunter is a jack of all trades, a master of none.
And there's also no guarantee he will be able to do and be all those things.
He's at corner. He's pretty masterful at corner, bro.
He's not the best corner in the. He's not the best corner.
I was about to say he
lock your ass down though, bro.
In college,
but we ain't gonna act like he ain't one of the best corners in the draft.
He is one of the best corners in the draft.
He's one of. He's just not the best. Just like I don't believe Will Johnson is the best yet. People swear up and down he is.
So if he's one of the best corners and he's one of the best wide receivers, then I'm definitely taking his ass at 8. He's one of the best at both positions.
Well, I'm not really sold with wide receiver.
I would need him to be a master at one of this position, not both.
We don't know. We don't know if anybody's gonna be a master when they get to the damn league. I just know what that boy. Look. His game is pro ready already. He plays a pro style game already.
Pro ready.
Shamar Turner. I mean, he got a learning curve, man. Everybody after 57 got a learning curve. But I mean, I understand they should be backups and things like that or whatever. I want to take a Jared Ivey at edge, but it's about who you like. David Walker, look, man, he's just one of those guys that keeps popping up and people say he did well with this and blah. They trying to pump him up. They ain't moving him up like that. I like the Kobe Bryant pick. I ain't gonna lie about that. Nick Nash for where you got him, absolutely.
Malachi Moore isn't bad either at where you got him. I would have definitely taken Barrett Carter over Demetrius Knight, though. I'm just being honest.
That's just like, man, the thing with when Travis Hunter popped up on him, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's kind of like what Claire said. I think them giving you Travis Hunter right away, I think it might have fucked up your draft. Because I'm like you, Ash. Who's not going to take him? I'm taking this motherfucker.
Because you got to think about it. I mean, he's. I'm not saying he's a once in a lifetime personnel, but he's one of those guys that's like he falls right there. You got to take him. It's just like It's just like with freaking Dallas, but it's just like with the Dallas Cowboys. Michael Parsons literally fell right there in front of them, right there.
We should have taken him.
I gotta take him.
God forbid.
I gotta take him, and because honestly, if we would have taken it, if we honestly really would have taken Michael Parsons, Dallas would have been scrambling trying to figure out who to take next because they didn't have because their first guy was already gone. And Michael Parsons literally fell right to me. It's like, fuck, grab him.
He said it's time to go to bed.
All right, so look, that's our show for the night, man. I want to thank all my co-hosts, Nick Gaskins, the beautiful First Lady Claire, my man Edge in the building. Also, the guest that came on today, man. Big Tight came over here. Nick Tri-State came over here. Congratulations to the 34, one of our new admins, and Tri-State. Also, Petey Quick that came through tonight, man. But Petey's family. I feel like I'm leaving somebody else out that came through here, man.
I mean, did you say Tri-State?
Yeah, I already said him.
Okay.
But look, every time I thank all those people, the people I have to thank the most are the people that are in this chat. You know what I'm saying? That all of my admins that are in the chat, man. Because without you guys, we're nothing. It will be no need to have no guests, and we thank y'all so much, man. We got so much more coming ahead. Starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is your NFL Combine headquarters. We're hoping to do way bigger numbers than we did last year. And last year we got up to around 30K. So, I see, look, there's some people out here already trying to, I done got hit up with about 6 people. Yo, Twan, how you, like I'm going to sit here and tell your ass, stop trying to bite me, man. But they can do it. You know what I'm saying? The people are already locked into our show. So, they'll see us first. And, I just can't wait, man. See, Nick, shout out who you want to shout out.
Man, I just want to shout out to everybody for coming up and just chilling with us, talking, enjoying the content. It was just without y'all, we ain't got nothing.
Zero. My man Edge.
Yeah, I like to thank everybody that came through. After the combine, I will be doing the show. All right. And I'm gonna try to squeeze in the show right before free agency, talking about players who we can realistically sign. All right. I'm not going to go through this whole freaking Debo or T. Higgins or anything like that. No, I'm talking about players that we can realistically sign. And honestly,
Higgins.
And I'm gonna talk about it with the money that we possibly gonna get. All right, so I'm gonna squeeze that in after the combine before free agency hits. So be on the lookout for that.
All right, Aries.
Shout out the chat as always. Guest as always. As Twan said, without you guys in the chat, there is no 704 Charlotte Bound show. Let's just be honest. At this point, if we don't have y'all, we're just live to hear each other talk. So, no, you guys make us. So, one thing I will add, I will post this, or I'll send it to you, Twan, because I don't think I can post on our community page.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all want it, I can also tweet it. I can also put it in our Discord. I don't have our Discord link. Anyway, but the on-field workout schedule, I'll just say it now. So if you want to refer back to it, you can. February 27th, on-field workouts that Twan will be showcasing is going to be defensive linemen and linebackers, and it looks like special teams, which is interesting. And then
this was around this year.
Yeah, it's usually their last, which is why I find it strange. And then, of course, Friday, you've got your DBs and your tight ends. Saturdays, naturally, being Saturday, it's going to be your running backs, your QBs, and your wideouts. Sunday, it will be offensive linemen doing their workouts, and that will conclude your draft. And it looks like the only thing that would be on Monday would just be bench press stuff for the offensive linemen. I think we're only going to showcase, because I don't think we're going to they don't really show like the bench press and all that other stuff, right, Twan? They don't really televise.
They show some of it like in and out, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't really put it up there like
right.
Like we thinking,
right. So that's the schedule. I will send it to Twan to put on the community page. I'll also put it in our Discord so you guys can kind of follow along. Noted, Cam Ward will be a full participant. Shador Sanders will not be a full participant. He's only going to do, I guess he's going to do medical, but he's mostly there for the interviews. Abdul Carter will not be participating in the combine, and Ashton Genty will not. Those are the only ones that I'm aware of that will not be participating. But yeah, no, guys, continue to follow us. There's going to be more content to come. The combine is going to be, it was a huge hit last year, so please join and be a part of it. That was the biggest thing we did last year, I believe, was the combine. And I'll get with Twan. We are going to have a 704 fan of the year. And I'm working on stuff to provide for that.
Yeah.
As far as what we give away, usually there's a jersey involved and some artwork. There's a couple of other things. But I will get with Twan to determine who that, we'll get together as a group and determine who that will be. And then I'll get, I'll figure out what I can do artwork wise and jersey wise. So, so stay tuned. But other than that, keep pounding, y'all.
Hey, look, man, just let you guys know, look, all 4 combine days are already up, man. Just go ahead and click notify me on all of those.
There you go.
They're already up on our page. You know what I'm saying? The links is already there. Just go ahead and click all of them. Notify me, set a reminder to all of them so that you'll get in there. You know what I'm saying? If I see anybody that I recognize in that chat, I'll shout you out. But that chat be going by like Speed Racer. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get in there, represent the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. I'll definitely call out the people I know first in the admins. I'm Twan Don. That's Claire, my man Edge, and my man down there at the bottom, Nick Gaskins, 704 Charlotte Bound Show. We'll see y'all next time.